What's up, everybody? Welcome in. Happy TGIF to you guys, everybody. Welcome in. It's been a bit since we've done a truck race, so I'm glad we got to do it tonight since they're off next week at Talladega, which is weird. I thought they would be at Talladega, but they are not. So hope everybody's doing well today, and hope you've had a great Friday, and hope you're ready for a great weekend. We're going to have a great weekend here together on the channel. Lots of racing this weekend together. So we're going to do the truck race tonight, tomorrow morning, bright and early. If anybody's going to be up and early, the practice and qualifying for the Nascar Cup Series. And then Saturday afternoon, right after that, about an hour after that, we'll do the Xfinity race. And then on Sunday, we'll spend some more time together for the race on Sunday for the NASCAR Cup Series. So appreciate everybody being here. I hope everybody's had a great day. Like I said, but last weekend we did not do the truck race. I did the Atlanta Braves home opener, which was very important to me, and it was really great to stream. But good to see you guys back here for the truck race again. So our boy Jesse, who's on the pole here, not Jesse Love. Yeah, Jesse Love. No, not Jesse Love. Nick Sanchez is on the pole for tonight's race, and Christian Eckes with a win last week. I picked Christian Eckes to win the race. But this week, a little different story. We have a certain individual in that 7 truck that everybody thinks is going to win. We had a poll up this afternoon, and it looks like 80 or some percent of y'all said Kyle Busch is going to win tonight. Yes, Kyle Busch has had a hard time in the NASCAR Cup Series, but tonight he's driving in that number 7 Spire Racing Chevrolet. So hopefully we'll see what happens with him, and we'll see if he can go to the front. Didn't do so well at Vegas, but he did win Atlanta, but totally different track there. But hopefully everybody's had a good day, and let's get ready for some racing. And let's take a look at see in the chat to see how everybody's doing really quick. Kenneth Clark, what's going on? Kathleen, Rob, Billy Vons, what's up? Stupid Roofer, what's up, dude? Good to see you back, bro. Rob's here, what's going on? Richard says, had finger surgery, CeeLo, so not much typing this weekend. It's all good, man. Bronny, what's up? It's Texas time. John Beasley's here. Rebel X says, truck racing is always exciting. John says, let's go. Let's do it. Troy says, it's time for Kyle Busch. And Daniel McKenna and Teresa says, I need a 12 car emoji. And we'll definitely have that for you on the NASCAR Cup Series. But I don't think there is a 12 in this race. So let's go to the main screen so everybody knows we are ready for some racing. And we'll bring in the live audio too as well. But Nick Sanchez on the pole, Christian Eckes on the outside, Stuart Friesen in that 52. Then there's Kyle Busch in that 4 car. So you guys wear that 7 out, and let's go to the audio here in just a second. Grant Infinger in 5th, Daniel Dye 6th, Lane Riggs 7th, Bailey Curry 8th, Taylor Gray 9th, and Raj Caruth. Could he do it? You know, he won on a 1.5-mile track at Vegas. He won his very first race, so let's see what happens here. And let's go to the live audio right now.
Everything is bigger in Texas. Today will be no exception. There's Corey Heim. He's been so strong this year, Todd.
Strong this year, but is it time for Corey Heim to get his first 1.5-mile win?
Ooh.
All right, Dr. Seuss.
Yeah, good time. Heim time. Well, Heim time. What about Grant Enfinger? He is starting 5th for the race tonight. You think he can get it done?
Well, he did have a top
Smash
10
those free subs. That's right. Ernest Perry, what's going on?
Vegas starts 5th tonight. That's an improvement.
What's up, Stupid Roofer says Rowdy Nation. That's
Another
right,
one
sir.
to watch certainly will be that guy, Stuart Friesen. We heard from him earlier on the show. He's starting 3rd.
Yeah, this has got to be his favorite racetrack. His last win in the Truck Series came right here. I'm sure all those feelings came right back
Let's
as soon as he
go,
walked
Billy
into
Bond
the track.
said.
And we already know he's hot, is what Josh Sims said with that fire suit on.
He's hot, so too is Nick Sanchez, the pole sitter. What do we think?
Pole 2 years in a row, came so close to getting that victory last year. Got to lead a couple more laps this year.
We'll have to see how he does. It is time now for our SpeedyCash.com 250 Victory Lane picks. And Trevor, I mentioned it earlier. You picked correct last week.
And
Going
last.
Kyle. Does somebody pick
so you get
Rowdy?
to go first.
Perfect. Well, if I'm going first, and you said earlier, Kyle Busch won twice from starting 4th place here at Texas. He's starting 4th again tonight. I mean, how do I not take Kyle Busch? So
again.
I'm going with that 7 truck. I think all the stars are aligning.
I mean, it's a great pick. You can't.
Yeah, the low fruit.
That's
You got to
fair.
take it.
Yeah,
But
what do you
I'm going to tell you, I think that Taylor Gray has done such a magnificent job this year. I think that he gets his first win tonight.
Love that.
Wow,
Okay,
Taylor
very
Gray.
good. I'm going with the guy we just saw, the pole sitter. Nick Sanchez gets his second win of the year tonight. So there you have it.
We'll find out.
3 picks. We'll have to see who gets correct tonight. 3 very solid picks.
I hope I get to send you all a win text here in a
We're
little
getting
while.
closer and closer to racing out there at Texas. So time now to go trackside for pre-race ceremonies.
All right, y'all, here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise as you are able and remove your hats. And veterans render a hand salute as the 1st Cavalry Division Honor Guard presents our nation's colors. Here to offer tonight's invocation, please welcome from Texas Alliance Raceway Ministries, Brett Schisler.
Would you please pray with me? Most loving and gracious God, we come to you this beautiful evening and we thank you. We thank you for the men and women all over the world that help to keep us free, that we can be here tonight. Lord, we think about all of the things going on in our world and we ask your guidance, your safety, and your protection for our world. But as we come closer tonight, we ask for your safety for the drivers, the crews, the safety workers, and all of the people that have worked so hard to put this evening together. Lord, we finally come to you and we humble ourselves before you and ask for your guidance, your love, your peace, and your direction until it is our turn to come home to you. It is in the strong and beautiful name of your Son, Jesus Christ, we are here tonight. Amen.
Here to perform our national anthem.
All right, y'all,
please
USA
welcome
in the
from
chat.
Sardis,
USA in the
Arkansas,
chat.
Paige Johnsy.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Pretty good, y'all.
Beautiful anthem, beautiful night for racing as well. It is sure to be exciting out there at Texas Motor Speedway. For Trevor, Todd, myself, that does it for us here on this edition of Race Day. Time now to say hello to the voices in the booth and check in with Jamie Little.
Oh, Jamie Little.
Thank you so much, Caitlin, and we welcome you to Texas Motor Speedway on this beautiful evening as we get ready to go racing under the lights. This is the SpeedyCash.com 250.
Well, 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 would you look here? The Truck Series has moseyed their way down to Texas. After some short track racing last week, they'll be ready
It's
for some
over,
good
Jamie.
old-fashioned mile-and-a-half racing. Expectations are out the window, because around here, there's no limits.
Oh, a big hit. Side lane wreck.
A lot can happen in 250 miles. Who'll be victorious in the Lone Star State? Guess we'll just have to wait and find out.
It's certainly one of the fastest intermediate racetracks we go to all year, and in the words of the drivers from earlier today, it's one of the most treacherous. So that gives us plenty of storylines this evening, and we welcome you inside. I'm Jamie Little, he's Phil Parsons, and Michael Waltrip. We're excited for what's to come, but Michael, one of the big storylines, Kyle Busch is back in the field, winningest driver in the series, a 5-time winner here. Is this his race to lose?
Yes, but how did he beat Kyle Busch? He's been such an amazing truck racer, NASCAR Hall of Famer. He's done it all. But Phil, lately he's looked like a mortal. In the last 14 races, 4 wins. That's pretty good, right?
Yeah, really good.
It is. But in the previous 14 prior to that, 10 wins. So these truckers, what happened to him?
Rodney?
Corey, Nick, Raja, they're what happened to him. Young truck racers that have
Jake,
his number. They've been able to turn him away. Eckes at Bristol, bumper to bumper, he takes Kyle Busch down. So while he is the favorite for this race tonight, and by the way, he's won the last 3 in a row here, I'm going to say he doesn't get it done again tonight. What do you think, Phil?
Well, I'm going to take a look at Eckes. You mentioned Christian Eckes, turning him away at Bristol. As a matter of fact, Christian Eckes has won 2 of our last 3 races, and he was in that scrum here last year battling for the win when they had that big wreck on the last lap. So he's a young driver that you're going to have to keep an eye on. So good on the 1.5 miles as well. But the guy I really want to talk about is Corey Heim, the driver of that number 11 Toyota. We're going to compare him to one of the best we've ever had in the Truck Series, Christopher Bell. We know what he's been able to do since the Truck Series. 17 Xfinity wins, 7 Cup wins. He made the championship for the last 2 years in the Cup Series. But look how close these numbers are. You see Corey Heim has a bit of an edge in one year, but one less win. But that's the type of, I think, career that Corey Heim is headed for, something like Christopher Bell. All the talk in the garage area is Corey Heim is a can't-miss Cup champion.
What a comparison there. I think that caught a lot of people's attention right there. We know Corey's been great, but when you really compare him to Christopher Bell, it's quite impressive. Well, we have 2 pit reporters covering all the action tonight, Josh Sims and Amanda Busick. Good evening, Amanda.
Hey,
Thanks,
Jamie,
Jake.
and yeah, tying his best start of the season. Stuart Friesen will kick off his night from the 2nd row. A much-needed jolt for the driver that's been facing frustrations of late. But if there's ever a place for a turnaround, Texas just might be it. This is the site of Stuart's last career win back in 2022. When I asked him what the secret was to this place, he said, patience. Let the track come to you. And Josh, I bet there's a lot of drivers tonight that the patience will be tested.
Well, Amanda, this race was an absolute heartbreaker for Nick Sanchez in the 2-team last year. He dominated this race, won the pole, swept the stages, led 98% of the laps, but wrecked towards the end of the race, fighting for the win, and had to settle for 16th place.
Billy, it's Redeem,
he said,
Rowdy,
yes, it was tough to watch
Rowdy
that back,
too.
but it's important for people to realize that was just my 5th Truck Series race. I've learned a ton since this point last year. I know what I need here, and most importantly, I know what not to do that is in that situation once again. Well, it's setting up for redemption for Nick Sanchez. He's won the pole. Now let's see if he can chase down the one that got away.
That was certainly one that got away, and he didn't have to wait too long to get that first win. You see that checkered flag on the passenger side door. That means he is a race winner. Got it done at Daytona. As we take a look at the playoff leaderboard, see those names in yellow? Those are the boys who are locked in.
There are already 4 drivers. If we have a new winner here tonight, then half of our playoff drivers will already be locked in.
There's a lot of people below that playoff cutoff line that can win. That'll really mix things up.
Perhaps we'll mix it up tonight. Well, for the 7th time this season, let's go trackside to fire those engines.
Let's go, y'all.
And now, race fans, here to say the most famous words in motorsports. Please welcome Speedy Cash President Bill Baker.
I have been waiting to say this all day. Drivers, start your engines!
Let's go. Let's get it going, boys and girls. Welcome in, everybody. How are y'all doing? Y'all ready to go some racing here in Texas? Tyler, not racing yet. Not yet, buddy.
We are ready to go from the Lone Star State. There's rodeo, there's barbecue. Tonight it's all about Texas Motor Speedway. We're just minutes away from dropping the green flag.
All right. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today. I hope you have a good day, and I hope you have a great stream tonight with us. Make sure you're hitting that like button. That's very important. We're trying to get to 100 likes. and we're already at 40. You guys are doing your job. You guys are awesome. You're always good to me. Make sure you're hitting that like button and subscribing. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. Join our community today. You're going to have a great weekend this weekend right here. Remember, the race is on FS1. All the races are on FS1 this weekend, and the next weekend, and the next weekend. We're going to be doing them all the month of April. So make sure you're right here for On The Go at CeeLo. So, all right, let me see who you got to win today. Let me see those rowdies in the chat, y'all. Jamie, welcome back. I hope you had fun last week. We missed you. Make sure you're coming in here. Let me see who you got to win. I'm going the rowdy one. Is there any other question? It's the rowdy one tonight. It's his race to win. It's his race to lose. All the pressure is on Rowdy. So let's see who you got in the chat. Let me see who you got in the chat. Let me see, guys. Bailey Curry has an outside shot, Joe says. All right, there you go, man. There you go. Good to see that. Welcome in, Joe. John's going with the 77. All right. Let's see how that goes. With Chase Purdy. Let's go to, Andrew says, no member, Rosh Caruth going for that win on another 1.5 mile track. That win in Vegas. Jamie's going the 71. Billy Vaughn's dropping that 7 and the 71. The 7s are popular tonight, y'all. Let me see who else you guys got in that chat to see who you're going to get to win this race, as the cars are going to be rolling. No in-car cameras tonight, as always, with the trucks. We never have any in-car cameras, even with Kyle Busch. Going with Eckes or Nick or Raj, Tyler says. Okay. Good deal, good deal. Rowdy Nation, Stupid Roofer says. Missed you last week, Stupid Roofer. I know you said you were in trouble with YouTube. Carson says the 7. I'm at the Braves game. Awesome, SEC football. Sweet, dude. I'm watching it on my phone right now. 2-0. Got the Preds on. I got my Predators on the TV screen. I got the Braves on my phone. For some reason, our local spot's not showing the Valley Network because the Preds are playing, which I don't like that. Born and raised a Chevy boy. Awesome, Tyler. 231 incoming, Stupid River says. Okay, so we'll see what happens. If you guys are new to us, we have mini games in the chat. Exclamation point. Read points to find out how many points you have. Exclamation point. Gamble those points. And you can bring up some of your favorite drivers, some NASCAR drivers, and we've got a couple Craftsman Truck Series drivers as well. So the drivers are moving, so let's go.
Every race.
Yeah, made his debut in the Xfinity Series at Richmond a couple of races ago. Had a top 5 finish there.
Thanks for that subscribe. Hello, Dan. What's going on?
Things are going the right way for Taylor Gray.
They certainly are, Phil. Let's look at this track that he's going to tackle tonight with our Craftsman track description. You can see 1.5 miles in length. Different bankings in 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. That just makes everything more crazy when they go racing side by side. Many grooves here. You'll see.
And you guys know who Glenn Stiles is. So, that sounds familiar, but no, I do not.
And as we've covered, treacherous.
Let's take a look at our race analysis. You see this race is 167 laps, 250 miles. Our stages are 40-40, and the final stage, a fairly long 87 laps. You see our pit window is somewhere between 50 and 55 laps. That means we will have pit stops in that final stage. And Carson Hocevar got his first career win here
last year. First stage is 40 laps. Second stage is 40 laps. Last stage is 87 laps.
Sanchez, his second career start at Texas, second career pole right here as well. Next to him, Christian Eckes starting right where he started a week ago, and we know where that ended up, in victory lane.
Got Kyle Busch there back in row number 2. We know how strong he's going to be. And Stuart Friesen having a great night so far.
Grant Enfinger, Daniel Dye, great runs. There you see Lane Riggs. He's going to roll off beside
Make sure you're voting in the poll too as well.
There's Taylor Gray back in
row
number 5.
What are you voting?
Well, that's where he qualified, but unfortunately,
I'm going to go 5 to 10.
Flat tire.
Had a flat, huh?
He did.
Let's talk to him about that. You want to,
Yeah,
Phil?
let's ask him.
Roger Caruth, it's Waltrip and the Fox team. Do you copy in your Hendrick.com truck?
That is HendrickCars.com. But, yeah, I'm good. How are y'all doing tonight?
We're happy, and I know you qualified well. You're going to be fast in the race, but unfortunately you got to drop to the rear. How does that change your strategy, and how do you feel about fighting your way through this tough
cautions
field?
Tonight are you doing? That's what I want to know.
Stay cool and collected and calm as we go through it. Such a long race. We got 21 laps, and we're used to having that at our 1.5 mile races. So, man, I'm just super confident in my Spire Motorsports Chevy, and thanks to my 71 group and Mr. H back home. Hope you're feeling better, and hopefully we can get win number 2 tonight.
Well, I talked to Mr. H after that first win. He was so proud of you. So do him proud again tonight, buddy. Have a good one.
Yes, sir. One step, one punch, one right at a time.
Mr. H.
Love his attitude.
I do too. Very confident.
We were working together this morning with some Craftsman content, and he just has that attitude that you heard there on the radio when he's walking around. He's just really a fun guy, very appreciative and thankful for this opportunity, and a great race car driver to watch behind the wheel.
He's got a little pep in his step here, too. This is another mile and a half, and he won Las Vegas.
Can't wait to see what Rajah Caruth can do. Well, let's get some pre-green reports. Let's start with Josh Sims.
And let's start with the 77 of Chase Purdy. Things are trending in the right direction for this team. Coming off their best finish of the season, third at Martinsville, coming to a place where they finished runner-up here last year. When I talked to Chase, he said, of course that gives me confidence, but we have to keep this going. Well, they qualified 15th, so they've got some work to do, but he said the race pace in this truck is really good. We have a chance to do something really well tonight. We just can't beat ourselves, Amanda.
Well, Josh's drivers and teams were making their way into Texas over the last couple days. Ty Dillon was awaiting the arrival of his third child with wife Haley. Son Bear Dakota,
oh no, T-Van, prayers for you, buddy.
31 hours old right now, joined the family over yesterday. Ty stayed overnight at the hospital with that new bundle of joy right there. Had his backpacks and flew in with the RCR Xfinity team this morning. Proudly saying, as you see there, Dillon family of 5. The 25 truck will start on row 12.
Congratulations, Haley and Ty. How exciting. Now he's got to focus, jump in that truck and go for the win. We've got a few onboards for tonight.
Yeah, we're going to ride along with Matt Kraft. And Matt has
there's no onboards for us to watch,
Texas,
though.
Including 19 in a row at one time, and he's a two-time winner. He's going to start that Menards Ford from the 22nd spot.
Welcome back, Zane Smith. We're going to hop on board this number 91 SpeedyCash.com. truck.
They have onboards. We do not.
That for the name of this race, and a great sponsor for Zane Smith. We're going to watch for him to fly through this field, maybe win this race tonight.
T-Van.
We're also going to ride along with our guy, Daniel Dye. This is the race to stop Suicide Chevrolet. Daniel starting in the 6th spot. Great qualifying effort. Remember, we had the pole back at Atlanta, so looking for another top 10 finish.
Working that wheel.
Keep hitting that like button. Y'all are trying to get to 100 likes.
All about making sure he's ready to go racing. Everything feels
See if we can get to
behind the wheel
100, y'all.
Daniel Dye here for the second time. You see right there, a lot of color going on the inside. Stuart Friesen's Chili's sponsored truck. It's the menu.
He's got peppers on that thing,
yes,
Jamie. He's going to be fast. You know it.
It's a good-looking truck, and gosh, that smile on his face, that was the old Stuart Friesen. There it is right there. You can actually see all the different items that you can order.
Wish they had that. I would have picked that as my favorite paint scheme.
Let's listen to Taylor
That's cool
Radio.
looking. It's a Chili's car with all the items on it. I would have definitely picked that.
You know yourself, it's going to be hard to pass here. Just be cautiously aggressive as we move forward, and just be smart about this.
It's the 17 on the radio there.
This deal, but you can do it. You're the man. Yeah, copy that. Appreciate all the hard work, fellas.
Phil, did you ever understand what cautiously aggressive meant? Were you good at that?
I don't think so.
And here is all our emojis for the night.
I can do one or the other.
And then on lap 3, you members are going to fill. We have a 3 for the Intimidator in the chat. So on lap 3, we're going to honor Dale Sr. So when I put my 3 up like this, we're going to honor Dale Sr. on lap 3.
You see Christian Eckes last week became the first repeat winner of the season.
A lot of youth on that board, Phil.
All those emojis are for the members today.
As you mentioned, Corey Heim. Look at that grandfather.
You can become
clock.
a member
NASCAR racers,
for
that's one of the most
99 cents. Pretty
trophies
cheap.
in all the sport.
Lights are off on the pace car.
Warming up those tires.
Hope everybody has a great race.
It's going to be beautiful all weekend long.
Reach up and pull those belts tight one last time.
Races of the season.
And that's good news for Rajah Caruth. Dropping to the back. He says, I got those extra laps to make my
Here
way
we
to the
go.
front.
Yeah, Tyler Ankrum as well.
Racing at Texas.
Along with Tanner Gray in practice. They have backup trucks at the rear of the field.
That's got to be a little bit.
All right, last chance to get your picks in.
What you're going to have. Guys,
hi, welcome to Chili's, Carter says.
No kidding. When the
there we go, y'all. Green flag.
Today, 2 trucks right away, right in turn 2, straight in the wall, straight to a backup. So it's first time behind the wheel of these backup trucks. As we get ready to go here, Nick Sanchez
enjoy the race
field to green. Christian Eckes on the outside. Green flag is in the air. We are racing at Texas Motor Speedway. Pretty even as they head down into turn 1.
Watch these trucks on the
Sanchez
outside.
takes him into
Really
turn
slippery
1.
out there on the outside.
Remember what Christian Eckes did last week at Martinsville. Started on the outside of the front row, led the first lap, and dominated. Can he poke his nose out front here on the first lap at Texas?
Eckes on the outside.
Eckes was perfect on the restarts. The initial start and the restarts all night long. That'll be something to watch. But so is that 2 truck, Nick Sanchez.
Oh, fast, you see a truck slipping high. Was that Corey Heim back there? Losing some grip. He slipped way up the hill. That had to get his attention.
I think he stayed out of the wall, though.
There's Johnny Sauter in that white truck behind the 77 Chase Purdy.
The one of Chris Wright as well. He slowed up. We've got a couple trucks slow out of turn 2. Corey Heim wiggles.
Oh, big crash off
46,
too.
that
Another
Moffitt
crash
hard
already.
Into the wall. The caution is out for the first time.
Caution is out.
Wow, we talked about
Already.
What a nice-looking truck that is. That's Memphis. That's the 20 truck of Memphis Villarreal.
One of those starting in the back for unapproved adjustments, but Thad Moffitt making his first
the
start
46,
here at Texas. That truck
hits the
is
wall.
junk.
Man.
First
So
time
much-
with safety clean. A long time supporter of NASCAR.
It
on
might
board
be
that truck.
So much
5 to 10
anticipation. That's
cautions
the worst
already.
feeling in the world. You talked about wrecking your truck in practice, which is terrible.
No. Tyler Ankrum in the back
Oh
of
no,
that truck.
Ankrum's involved. That's
a
not
lot
good.
of damage.
That's going to end his night.
Tyler Ankrum, he's done.
4 top 10s, 3 of those top 5s this season, off to the best start of his whole career, and what a day.
You saw that
See
right
if we
front
can
tire.
show
I think
this,
that's
what
gonna be
happened.
terminal for that 18 truck of Ankrum.
And for the 46.
He's saying it's done.
Yeah, definitely terminal for that as well.
I talked about the wrecking in practice, and now Tyler Ankrum.
see what happens here.
Both wrecking early in the race. Worked so hard for these opportunities, and it's just heartbreaking for
Wreck
me
at lap
as a
3.
race fan and a racer
And
to see these guys.
we're gonna
have
honor
to go
Dale
through
Senior
this.
here in
Let's
just a
listen to the
second.
radio on Tyler Ankrum.
He hit him. Did you not hear me? I was doing all I could to slow down, Teddy. Hey guys, get ready. Hit the kill.
Yeah, that
That's Eddie
tire's
DeHaan,
messed up,
his
man.
spotter. Obviously, it sounds like there was a little miscommunication or he missed something.
All right, here we
there,
go.
but
Let's see it.
Here's a replay exactly what happened.
See the 46, that's Thad Moffitt, way out of the groove up high. It's really slippery up. Nobody's really been up there. You see how hard his wheels are turned to the left.
Something's wrong with that truck, I think, Phil. I mean, he was just trying.
Raja barely get by.
Oh, he ran
Just
right
did
into
wrong,
him.
Didn't make it by. Was there something wrong with it? Because he was trying. I mean,
He was way up in the groove
Left.
too.
You could see the left front tire turn so hard.
Did he make
What's up,
contact in the
Justin?
wall earlier before we see him, and that's why he couldn't steer the truck? No, there's no
Farouk
damage to the right
just
side.
missed him, y'all.
Interesting.
All right, here's another shot at the 46.
He's turning hard. He's turning to the left.
Something's broke.
There he is.
Watch this.
And then finally the truck
He comes down.
and finally does turn.
Right
Watch Raja get
in.
by. And sideways doing it.
Oh, my
Boom.
goodness.
Yep.
Well done by Raja Caruth. But you saw the one truck
All
of
right,
Chris
let's do
Wright.
it,
He
y'all.
was
On
off
lap
the pace
3,
early.
even under caution, we honored
He
Dale
was the
Senior
first
right
one to
here on the
clip
channel.
Moffitt there.
Let me see those 3s in the chat, y'all. 3s in the chat
Oh,
for Dale
heartbreaker
Senior
for Tyler
members.
Ankrum.
Use those 3s.
Michael, you think it was a situation
As
where he
we
was just
are
trying to
honoring
turn
you,
hard
Dale
left to keep
Senior,
that truck
under
from
caution
going
here
into the
at the
outside
Texas
wall.
Motor
And
Speedway.
then finally those front tires, he slowed down enough with those front tires to get grip.
I've never seen one cut that hard and it not going anywhere. That was strange, but probably needed to just keep it up high, but it was weird looking.
Under caution for the
3.
first time tonight for this first incident.
Let me see
coming out
those
of turn
3s.
2. Damage to 4 trucks. We'll be back from Fort Worth.
All right. Let me see. Keep those 3s going, y'all. Keep those 3s going. Keep them going. Keep them going. 3s. Dale Senior. Raise you know what. Praise Dale. Can't be saying those words or I'll get an ad sensitivity claim on me. Appreciate everybody being here. Mosh, yes, I'm hoping that Denny gets a Cummins deal somewhere since he does a whole bunch of sponsors now. I'm trying to get him a Cummins deal. So, yes, I'm wearing a different hat. I don't know what all the complaining is about. I love Jamie Little in the booth. Right? Oh, Lord. All right, so Nick Sanchez, Christian Eckes, Stuart Friesen, Kyle Busch really didn't go anywhere. He's in 4th place. Grant Engerfinger in 5th. But a big wreck. Tyler Ankrum is out. Thad Moffitt is out. Cummins a Ford sponsor. Ain't gonna happen. True. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. So no, I guess that's out. I guess I'll have to pick a favorite Ford driver. Well, this is actually a Stuart Haas hat. This was Clint Boyer had the Cummins. I don't think Briscoe did. This is a Clint Boyer hat, but Spain picked me up when she went up to Indianapolis. To each his own. I don't care who's in the booth as long as the racing happens. That's right, Bronny. Sell out. Something different, something different. It's a comfy hat. So hope everybody's doing well tonight. Keep hitting that like button for us and trying to subscribe if you're new to us. We're having a great time here. So we're at 61 likes. Let's see if we can get to 100 big ones tonight on the channel. But definitely see what happens here as they come back. We're under caution, though, on lap 5. Make sure you're voting in the poll there. How many cautions tonight? 0 to 3, 3 to 5, 5 to 10, or more than 10. Sell out. That's funny. You gonna get me okay, sounds good. I'll wear it. I will wear it. Send me a hat. I'll wear it. I'll let you wear my signed Bubba hat. There you go. I forgot you got it signed. So I'm watching the Preds up here. I got the Braves on my phone. But they were up 2-0.
Welcome back to the SpeedyCash.com 250, and we're under caution for the first time. See Tyler Ankrum, one of the contenders for the championship this season, is out early.
And our stat guys are listening to the radio and thinking possibly they're hearing some conversations that the steering wheel might have come off of that 46 truck. And the way that
sounds good. I'll wear it
dead left
for sure.
Coming down the hill, that's certainly something that's a possibility, because other than that, I just can't think of why the truck would have went that way.
Maybe we can talk to Thad and get a little
Dye had a good spot. Yeah, he's in 7th spot.
The Infield Care Center.
I've seen a couple of times in my 40-some years
Thad
of this sport, a wheel falling off,
46
and it does go dead left.
is in a wreck.
That would explain it, but maybe that's not what happened. But something definitely went wrong. The wheels would have never been like this.
No control over it, and he probably would not have just kept on turning left into the.
So these two cars are out.
Trying to look and see. I see his left hand. Looks like it's on the steering wheel, but in the position where the steering wheel
Number 7
would be,
might win today. That's right.
But not sure.
We got
already a wreck.
All boots on ground trying to figure this one out, because we were also listening to the radio transaction, and the team was saying we can't figure out what would have happened, and we haven't heard from Thad yet.
180 miles an hour. We slow it up, and it's still hard to see what exactly happened. But poor Thad Moffitt, his rookie season here, just hasn't had much go his way.
Matt Crafton, we're going to come to the 1 to go. Crafton inside the top 20. I'm looking for him to steadily move toward the front, Phil.
A lot of talk in the garage was when they get to this choose, especially until we get a second groove built in over there in 1 and 2, that people may forego positions and rows to move to the inside. We'll see what happens. Looks like obviously we're going to split it.
All right, lights are off on the pace car. Next time around, y'all.
On the outside to take the inside.
Christian Eckes says, I got this.
Oh, cool,
baby.
Jake.
I'll start on the outside of that front row. I think I can get the lead. He was close to it on the initial start. That's trouble.
Got a tear off on the grill there.
Matt Mills,
I think it would be good, Mosh. A Larson, Bubba.
Behind somebody right quick.
Though you're going to piss all, you're going to make those Larson fans all mad, though.
A lot of those guys doing what you said, Phil, giving up a spot or two to get that bottom groove. Early in the race, that's not a bad idea.
The new Dale-Rusty rivalry.
We saw
anything to get Denny's name out of the mud and off the radar. I'm all game.
It's like there's a magnet on his truck.
I'm game.
Watch what happened to him last week. Hi, girls. How y'all doing?
I think they're rowdy fans.
involved in this incident here.
So Matt Mills has an issue. The hood goes up. Bam. You can see he's looking at that little tiny hole there. They come in. They're able to put that bear bond all around it.
Remember, it's cold in Martinsville.
Look at that. Violent
for that bear
I mean,
bond
we're
to
looking
stick.
at like 50 degrees, so they gave it their all. Well, then the caution comes out
That's
again
cool,
for
Jake.
bear
You'll
bond
have to
on
be
the
waving at
racetrack.
us.
So looking for a better run here for Matt Mills.
Lap 8
Hope that
of 40 in this stage 1.
So Nick Sanchez has led all 7 laps so far, and this is where it's going to get fun on the restart. Nick Sanchez.
There we go,
so
green flag.
Here we go, green flag. Christian Eckes, so good at restarts. They were pretty even on the initial start. So here we go. First restart of the night. Nose to nose, heading down into turn 1. Stuart Friesen is right there. Here comes Kyle Busch on the outside in the 7.
He's not going to be able to clear Eckes, is Sanchez. Already side by side off turn 2.
Nice corner by Eckes.
Exactly. I want to know that too.
Behind them.
Sanchez
in the lead. The 2. Let me see those 2s in the chat.
With clean air.
Stuart Friesen hanging side by side with Kyle Busch. Mentioned in the opening, Kyle's won the last 3 starts he's had here.
Look at Daniel Dye right there in the 43 truck.
He's taking that high line by choice. This is a strong run early. A little bit of a slip there off turn 2 as you see Grant Enfinger making some progress against him. Lane Riggs is going to push Enfinger.
This is all for the 5th position.
Watch Daniel drive back up on the outside.
Oh, Lane squeezed right up behind Daniel and decides to go back to the bottom with Grant. Daniel with the momentum up high.
Nice strong run early for Daniel Dye. Nice move down in the corner. Now he's up a little high, a little bit out of the groove. And see Grant
the leader,
back on the inside.
Eckes, Friesen, Busch,
Just behind
Dye.
him, Corey Heim. He wiggled in that initial start. Got it together, making his way forward in the 10th spot in the 11 behind this group.
What a move by Daniel. Takes that high side, makes the pass. As you see, Corey Heim trying to rally after the bobble you talked about early, Jamie.
Gets around Bailey Curry, and he's bringing Taylor Gray with him.
That's 9th and 10th now for Heim and Taylor Gray.
A couple of Tricon
Keep hitting that
Garage
subscribe,
teammates.
y'all. Hitting that like button. We're trying to get to 100 likes.
Lane Smith there in the green truck. SpeedyCash.com looking to the bottom. As you can see, Nick Sanchez opens up a big lead.
Carruth. Trouble goes around. The caution comes out for the second time.
Carruth spins.
Doesn't look like he has any damage.
I don't see any damage.
All right, boys, let's get it ready for 4 tires, sir. 4 tires.
And another caution.
Well, we talked about the action.
What's up, Kelly? Welcome in.
Causes.
Rama, what's going on?
In each end and all the action we'll see.
The 71
spins. They threw the green flag. So much going on here.
Well, this is the farthest back that Rajah Carruth has had to start this season. He's a really good qualifier, and he qualified in the top 10, but he had to drop back for that tire that they had to replace. So he gets back there. The air is all over the place, and he's gone around, but thankfully for them, it's good.
All these teams have 4 sets of tires for the race. The set they started on, 3 in the pits. They're obviously going to put a set of tires on that 71 for Rajah.
Thank you guys for answering the mods. Thanks for answering the questions.
So he will have to forego changing tires.
I don't have my other laptop, so I'm just watching my iPad here.
We'll only have 20-some laps when we restart this race in the first stage.
And to your point, 155
let's see
laps to go.
why
He's
Carruth spun.
You see him already sideways. That car that I'm highlighting there.
Oh, yeah, he was sideways halfway into the turn.
Man, just really fortunate. Just got spun up out or shoved up out of the groove somehow, but a really, really fortunate that he didn't get into the outside wall.
Every incident we've had today from practice till now, turn 2.
He's spinning.
You see, he hasn't got the brakes on either. He's letting those tires spin, keeping it away from the wall. That's a great move.
At least he didn't hit nothing.
Locks them up, feels a little bit of what he's faced with, and then finally locks it down and allows the other drivers
What's up, NASCAR? What's going on, man? NASCAR fan.
Those rear tires to get the forward momentum.
We need more drivers with personality.
He did a great job of that.
Well, let's hear from Tyler Ankrum, who's out early, Amanda.
Yeah, and out at the care center as well. He said the first words were, "A bad day just gets worse." How do you digest this one, Tyler?
I don't even know. You hang out with the squirrels, you're going to get your nuts cracked. So it's honestly my fault for being there in the back anyways, and my mistake in practice. So just going to try to fix some fast trucks and go to Kansas, I guess. I mean, it's terrible. I don't even know what to say.
Well, there's that.
You heard it from him.
This whole
you hang out with the
incident,
squirrels,
something's
you're gonna
definitely
get your
amiss on
nuts
the
cracked.
46. This whole incident has a lot of people confused. You
Hang
can
out
see
the squirrels.
Chris Wright got some damage.
You
there.
heard it right here
Tyler
on
with
On
just
the Go
nowhere
with
to go.
CeeLo.
You wouldn't expect that truck to be heading in that
3 to
direction.
5
Look
cautions,
at Raja
Jake.
sideways as he goes past.
Great save for Raja, who we just saw bring out this.
Yeah, he was leading. 3
second
to 5 cautions was the leader.
Expecting him to come down and put some tires on, but so frustrating.
I can't see the poll anymore on my iPad, so what does it say?
Effort, the garage open at 10 a.m. locally. These guys have had to work on it all day long, getting ready for tonight, and then your day is done so quick.
Not to mention all the hours that these teams spend in the garage preparing for these races.
All right, well, we've been wondering what in the world happened to Thad Moffitt. He's with Amanda.
Thad, we just took a look at the replay, and it looked like you were fighting that truck. What happened?
Yeah, so we had a big run getting down into one, and I was pretty cautious, I thought, and then we got kind of free getting in. I ended up saving that, keeping it out of the fence, and then when I tried to stay up, it just came down the racetrack on me. So, yeah, we're watching the replay right here, and it's
38%
like something broke or
3
something
to
almost.
5.
It just came left on me, so it was unfortunate. I hate it for my guys.
35%
We've had a
said 5
crap
to
start
10.
to the year. I'm ready for it to turn around, man. It sucks. I'm grateful to be here and have this opportunity, but it's not fun. I want to run good, as bad as you guys want to see it.
Austin Dillon just needs to retire.
Hopefully we'll keep our head up and move forward to Kansas. A couple weeks off might be good for us.
Thank you, Thad.
Thank you.
Richard Petty's grandson, he watches every race. He gives Thad feedback on things he can do better, and it's just been a rough start for this young man.
Well, as we were speculating what happened, how could that truck be turned like that? And the crew was talking back and forth. Could he?
What do you think should take the 3 car, though, Mosh?
It just didn't make any sense.
If Austin Dillon retired or left, or they demoted him, who would take
something broke and made it go left
the
like
3?
That? He would no way.
Who would you put in there?
That hard? That would make no sense.
Austin Hill, right?
Chris Wright
Austin Hill for
on
sure.
His race truck as drivers come
Austin
to the
Hill,
Hill.
yep.
Ooh, Stuart Friesen gives up the front row.
Going to give that outside to Eckes once again.
No one. Bring
Zane
back
Smith
the
in that
29 or
green
the
truck,
31.
he went high.
There you go. Yeah. I would do that too.
Matt Crafton says,
I would do that too.
Yeah, they're definitely widening out that second lane.
Ben
Or
Rhodes
the
takes
33.
outside. There's Raja Caruth.
Got him fresh tires.
Yeah.
Tomorrow on
the
Fox,
29
the
or the
United
33
Football
back
kicks
or the
off
31.
Week number 3 of action with a battle between the Memphis Showboats
I
and
would
the
agree as
Birmingham
well.
Stallions. It all begins at 7
Retire the
Eastern on
3 for
Fox.
good. No one else
Spring
drives
just
the 3
got
from now
stronger.
on.
It sure has. So much fun to watch these guys. Have a little bit of football in the spring.
Correct.
We're going to
I agree with
Talladega
you, Mosh.
next. They're going to be in town in Birmingham to see the Stallions. I'm thinking about driving over there after practice and qualifying and see what it's all about in person.
We'll have the ARCA Menard Series, first race since Phoenix.
They've had a long break, so we're ready to get back in action for
All
a
right,
few
back to
weeks.
green flag here.
Start to this race for
16
Daniel
laps
Dye in the
complete.
Racing
We were
Stock
under
Suicide
caution due
Car
to
truck.
Raj
There you
Caruth, who
see
spun but didn't hit the
SpeedyCast.com.
wall.
He's got a great
And we're
view
back
for
to
us as well. A
green.
couple trucks
Make sure I
back
hit the
up
right
toward the
button
front.
this time.
Good to see Zane Smith back in the truck. It hasn't been easy going for him on the cup side of things. And come back over to the trucks and do what he loves so
Here
much.
we
And
go.
he knows how to win over
Rowdy
here.
the third.
Nick Sanchez, Christian Eckes.
Rowdy's pushing Eckes.
Fanning out.
Ooh.
Stuart Friesen taking a look. Kyle Busch
Friesen
taking
tried
a
to go
look.
deep,
Wow.
and
As
we
they
have
come
a
out of
new
turn number
leader.
1 through turn number 2, can they keep it clean?
Christian
Stewart's in a tough
Eckes.
spot sliding up the track, but he holds it off really tight there with Nick Sanchez.
For the first time, Christian Eckes leads tonight. Just like that, Nick Sanchez slips back. Look at that truck wiggle.
And let me
Sanchez
see
fights back on
those
the inside with that
19s in the
two-car.
chat, y'all. If you
Sanchez
are
also
a
with all of his
Christian
momentum when
Eckes
Stuart
fan,
Friesen tried to take
let
him
me
three
see those
wide, thought better of
19s
it,
in the
but
chat
certainly
with a new
bobbled
leader, Christian
Sanchez in
Eckes.
that 2 truck.
Pseudo teammates here. Rev Racing. for
Ernest
Nick
Perry says,
Sanchez.
only one who can drive a
Spire
3 is an
Motorsports
Earnhardt.
is Kyle Busch. Trucks
Wow.
coming out of the same shop.
They're fighting for that space, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. Look at Friesen back there in 4th.
Zane trying to get underneath Friesen.
Daniel Dye, so impressive, guys. From when we saw him off the truck, a lot of speed there.
Just getting stronger and stronger. He's had some good runs this year, had some speed.
And right behind him, Lane Riggs, another truck that's been fast.
You don't
Had
like the
some issues,
52? You
hadn't
think
put
it looks
our ways
awful?
together, but he says he
Really?
still
I
has
think
the
it looks
confidence
cool with
because
all
of the way he's
the
able to run at
menu items
times.
on it. It kind of looks like a payday, actually.
Right on the bumper of Daniel Dye. They've got Stewart up the track. Can Lane take advantage of it?
It looks like a payday.
Stewart's going to be able to hold that spot.
You know, when we race under the lights at this particular place, people always comment how fast the trucks look. Well, the
and he would have won Atlanta too, but he had that
because they are fast
problem. He had the oil or something leak
there's multiple things
in his car.
That make them feel like they're just faster here than at another mile.
He would have won Atlanta. He was doing well
for whatever reason than you do a lot of other racetracks.
Here's Raja working his way back through the field. He's up to 21st after starting out back, so he's got a fast truck.
Atlanta doesn't count.
Trying to size up
Lawless Allen.
Lawless in that 33 truck to crack into the top 20. We'll hear more from Raja all night long, I guarantee it.
But I'm just saying, he would have had more wins already. He would have had an extra win.
Is the
he would have won
Nick
that
Sanchez,
race.
but right now, Christian Eckes has the point.
7-0 Atlanta. Wow.
Yeah,
that race, that
is
game's
taking over
going
the
quick,
lead from
Jake.
Nick Sanchez. And when I caught up with Christian Eckes earlier, coming off his second win of the season, he said the truck today was He felt like it was numb. It didn't have the handling. Now it has the speed, and we're seeing that right now. His biggest thing that he came over the radio and just said, it is still snappy loose on him, so he's fighting it a little bit, but right now he's led 5 laps and looking like the control truck right now.
And Josh, that's impressive because we talked to him after practice. He wasn't happy with his truck. He was lacking things. He was very straight-faced, very focused, and here he is leading here, 5 laps and counting. Christian
that sounds good. We need to plan it,
Nick Sanchez,
for sure.
Kyle Busch, and Zane Smith. We're going to step aside. You won't miss a thing. We're going side by side.
Side by side. So wish we had the in-car cameras. Wish we had the in-car cameras so we could show some. But I don't know why they don't let the trucks have them. They have broadcast cameras, but they don't let everybody see them for the trucks. I guess they don't think anybody cares. But yeah, definitely, we're going to try to figure out plan it one time when you're free and I'm free. Maybe we could do it on a Xfinity race, or we could do it on a Cup race. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. But we're going to be doing the whole month of April. We're going to be doing NASCAR here for you guys while it's on. Actually, Talladega's on Fox, I think. But FS1 this weekend, and then next weekend, Talladega is going to be on Fox. The truck, no truck race, but there is an Xfinity race next weekend. And then the weekend after that is Dover, I believe. And that'll be on FS1. So we'll be covering those two as well. So make sure you guys sticking with us right here, hitting that subscribe button and hitting that like button. Let's see where we are on the likes. We're at 78 likes. We're so close to 100 likes. Keep on hitting that like button for us and subscribing to the channel too, guys. Join our NASCAR community today. We have a good time. If you'd like to join our memberships, it's 99 cents. You have access to all these emojis, and the emojis change during what race you're on. So if you're in Xfinity race tomorrow, you'll see all the numbers for the Xfinity race. The Cup race tomorrow morning, you'll have all the Cup driver numbers. And as I change them as they go on. If we do something other than NASCAR, if it's sports, we have the sporting team emojis as well. So I change them up all the time. So if you guys like that kind of stuff and have fun with it. We also have a pro membership and an MVP membership. MVP gives you all the above plus special vlogs and all that good stuff too. So if you'd like to join the membership, that's awesome. If not, I do appreciate you just sitting here watching with us and hanging out. So 26 laps of 40 complete. Christian Eckes at a half a second on Nick Sanchez, Kyle Busch in third, and then Zane Smith. Is that Zane Smith? Yeah, Zane Smith, and that 91 in fourth place. Daniel Dye in fifth. You're flying. Can't do Dega. I plan to be there. Awesome. Sounds good. That sounds like fun. Dega. Hopefully the weather's good. You can do it. All right, back to it here. Back to the audio.
Texas Motor Speedway, working lap 28 of 167. You didn't miss a thing up front. Christian Eckes continues to lead Nick Sanchez. There it is. Look at that beautiful pink sky.
This is awesome. Perfect. Sanchez is awesome. Caruth is awesome.
Love
Wave of the future,
the
Stupid
the way
River
those
says.
Trucks sparkle.
I'm loving this battle for the lead. At one point,
World recorder Nate says Rowdy.
Nick Sanchez is the fastest truck because he was trying to pass Eckes, and I'm going to say it again. But as soon as he got to him, he couldn't make the move, and then here
Sanchez
comes Kyle.
is
And
caught
he's looked like he had the best truck. I think that
and
too
he is coming.
the class of the field, and both these guys right now have Kyle Busch's number.
When we went side by side, I think Kyle Busch has the best truck. Now Nick Sanchez has been able to drive away from him.
And look just behind Kyle Busch as we pan out a bit. There's Zane Smith talking about Zane and him needing a good run after some struggles in the Cup Series. And
I went Kyle Larson
Daniel
as well.
So Daniel's probably having his career night.
I thought about going a sleeper and doing Alex Bowman.
He's been running around 10th.
But then I thought, nah, he couldn't even finish 4th place last week.
Great qualifying effort in 6th and now up to 5th.
And Stuart Friesen, we're talking about him and the day he's had so far.
It's going to be a Chevrolet.
Only one top 15
Whoever it is,
year,
it's going to be a Chevy.
He had a top 10. Perhaps he changes all that tonight.
I hope he does. Such a great
Byron was strong here last year. He can win back-to-back as well.
A really pretty truck.
But see Johnny Sauter, but I did pick. I picked Jesse Love to win Saturday, and he's got the pole.
Oh, 5-time winner here.
I picked Jesse Love.
Sauter back in the field.
That's got to feel so good as a retired guy coming out here and being competitive.
I just don't think Chase
how hard that is
has it at the end
like
to get a win.
To jump in with these other drivers.
Christopher Bell's a sleeper, yeah.
Now Johnny Sauter, obviously his credentials speak for themselves. 5-time winner here, multi-time champion here in the Truck Series, champion in the Truck Series.
So Sanchez trying to catch or trying to get around Eckes here.
One of these trucks and race against these guys that do it every week.
But he's with the team that knows how to get it done. They won this race with Phil Gould last
says,
year with
hey,
Carson Hocevar, got his first career win.
I know Jesse personally, and I'm so stoked for him. Yeah, I picked. He's finished in the top 5 in the last 6 races.
Red truck in the back.
He's been under the radar.
He's joined this battle.
I think he's due for a win.
Top 15.
And he's on the pole.
Johnny Sauter up ahead. There's Stefan in the red truck.
Great opportunity for him to learn from some of these guys. Yeah. So good. Tom Majeski.
He's good too.
One of our contenders week in, week out.
I think it's going to be a Chevrolet. I don't think it's going to be a Toyota.
Truck. Keith did a good job keeping her low and out of the way.
That's my opinion.
Okay, here the scenario at the front changes again.
Oh, here we go. Kyle Busch getting closer to Jesse Love.
Right here.
Nick Sanchez outside.
Nick Sanchez has leaned on Kyle Busch last year, this year. And this is the best
Cole
way to learn.
Custer as well. He looked fast too.
And you just kind of watch what he does.
It's amazing the success he's had. What has he won here? 19 times?
19 times between the 3 national series, going for his 6th Truck Series win. And Kyle loves it. It's all about winning. And gosh, we talk about Zane Smith struggling on Sundays. Kyle Busch is right there as well. He needs a good run just to give him a little boost.
I think we ought to tell that guy Martin Truex isn't in the race. He seemed awful happy.
He was pumped.
Christian Eckes holding the lead. It'd be interesting to see if that 7
Once you see those Fords coming, it's over. Stupid roofers still waiting on those Fords.
This stage win would be huge.
Hey, at least RFK's been showing some
Kyle
stouts.
Busch couldn't care less about it, but he wants to win the stage. You got to need his points.
Daddy put him in the wall.
He wants to win everything.
That's right.
Yeah, he has moved up. Zane Smith in that 4th spot.
87 laps will be the final stage this evening.
What do you think Christian Eckes is
6 to go here in stage 1.
Kyle Busch there again.
I wonder if that's Kyle Busch in that green truck.
I beat him at Bristol. I'll take him down in this stage.
Kyle is coming. Let's see what the lap time was that last time. Almost exactly the same, only a couple hundredths of a second difference.
Lapping another truck, and that's bad news for Raja Caruth. Raja lost a lap when he had that flat tire. So he's not in the free pass position, Amanda.
Yeah, and catching up on the story. So he did replace 4 tires from that original spin, came in, took those new tires, went back out, had a flat tire, came in and took
19
2
he's the wreck
tires.
already.
So now 6 tires here for Raja Caruth in stage 1. How much of a back foot does that put Raja?
I have noticed when he has gone through the turn a couple times, he's been kind of loose.
I think it's not huge at this point. What's more important is the fact that he's not going to get the free pass when this
he is
stage
slightly
ends.
better,
and I don't
a little
think
faster.
He will stay out either. I think that he'll have to come in to get
29.538, 29.660.
Yeah, Spencer Boyd right now in that free pass position.
Kyle Busch is a little faster, yes.
When this stage ends, he would get it.
Mason Massey just ahead.
Oh, I'm with you today on that. I predicted that. Can I go 3 for 3 today? I went 2 for 3 last weekend, Mosh.
The 38.
I picked Eckes and I picked
Here's the battle for the lead.
It's heating up.
It is for the lead.
Busch.
Kyle.
First
Rowdy.
time, can he lead tonight? He does it.
takes
Takes
over.
the lead from Christian Eckes.
And we have a new leader. Let me see those Rowdy Nation
2
in the
laps to
chat.
go
Let
in
me
first
see those
stage
sevens.
here at Texas Motor
It's Rowdy
Speedway.
time.
Kyle Busch, as I remember
Let me
when
see
you
it.
beat me at Bristol.
Look at that 7 truck just wrapping that bottom as you see Christian slipping up there off turn 2. You know, a couple of adjustments, though. Christian Eckes is a smart racer. He's going to be able to tell his team what he needs.
Let me see those Rowdies. Where you at, Rowdy Nation?
These trucks are really close together. You hit the right
Where
adjustment.
are you
the track
at,
changes a
Rowdy
little bit.
Nation?
That could be
Look
the
at those
difference in everything.
Chevrolets up front.
1 lap to go here in stage number 1.
3 for 10.
That's Raja, that blue truck, right? A couple trucks in front of Kyle. He certainly doesn't want to lose another lap.
No 7,
Kyle
Jamie
Busch
dropping those
making his 4th
7s.
start of 5 allowed in the Truck Series.
Yeah, he's good,
Working
man.
his way around lap traffic.
He needs a win badly. Little confidence. Final lap. Congratulations, Kyle Busch, with that pass.
And he gets it.
He
Kyle
wins
Busch
stage
wins
1.
Stage number 1, his 4th stage win this
Stage
year.
1.
That's the most of any drivers. Christian Eckes second, Nick Sanchez, Zane Smith, Stuart Friesen, Daniel Dye. Lane
Been a
Riggs
Kyle Busch
back there
fan
hangs
since
on
you
to
went
that
to
7th spot.
since he went to
Once
JGR,
awarded
Dan
all
says.
the way down to 10th. You see Corey Heim picked up 1 spot.
We're not going to give Kyle Busch any points.
That
You
car
get
does
0.
look
But
good, too.
congratulations, you got
right,
the win.
Mosh, it
That's all
looks
he cares
good.
about.
You'll get 0 and you'll like it.
That real tree Chevrolet
We'll
looks
have
good.
Pit stops coming up after this. Christian Eckes has led the most laps tonight at 21. We're racing under the lights in Texas.
All right, so there it is. Stage 1 complete. Hope everybody's enjoyed the race so far in the stream. Lots of 7s out there. Lots of Rowdy friends out there tonight watching old Rowdy in there. So Braves pulled Freed finally. It's about time. My car looks... Your car looked... Yeah, it did look pretty good. But we won't talk about Mosh's run last night or the night before. Yeah, last night at Texas. He tried some different strategies that didn't work out too well. He finished 31st. But, hey, on to next week. On the Dega. On to Dega. You'll do well over there. You're pretty good at super speedways, though. You got a new sponsor for Talladega. Nice. Well, cool. So let's check out my social media, guys. If you're new to us, we'd love for you to join our social medias. So you know when we go live all the time. But here is our social media. Check out On The Go at CeeLo is our Facebook page. CeeLord16 is our Twitter. On The Go at CeeLo 1 is our Instagram. And On The Go at CeeLo is our TikTok. I started putting a lot of Brave stuff on TikTok. I'll put some hockey and NASCAR on there as well. But definitely check us out. And we're also on Twitch as well. I could not stream tonight for all 4 tonight for some reason. So I'm not on Twitch as either tonight. But we've gained a lot of followers on Twitch. I just noticed that the other day when I went to the page. I was like, wow, I was shocked. So we're on The Go with CeeLo is our Twitch as well. So all one word, On The Go with CeeLo. But there is our social media. Make sure you're following us, liking us, retweeting us, all that good, sharing everything out. But always, YouTube will be our main channel here on our bread and butter. So there it is. Thank you so much, guys. Keep on hitting that subscribe. Keep hitting that like button. We're almost to 100 likes, 9 away to 100. Thank you guys for doing that for us tonight. Keep hitting that subscribe too as well. See if we can get to 11,470 tonight. Maybe six more subscribers tonight. Maybe we'll see. We'll see. Isn't the 60th anniversary of Ford Mustang? I'm not sure. You're welcome, Rodney. You're quite welcome. I knew there wasn't going to be another race, NASCAR Xfinity race for truck race for a couple weeks. So I told you I would do it this Friday. I knew I did Braves last Friday, but next Friday is going to be Braves. But definitely Braves next Friday. So just waiting on the commercial to come back here as we're in stage 2.
Drive.
Stage 2. I forgot to have stage 1 up there.
Stage number 1 in the books from Texas Motor Speedway. As you see the points there, Kyle Busch, we said you get no points, and you will like it. As they make their way down pit road, you see Taylor Gray all the way down the bottom, picks up 1 point. They're coming your way, Amanda.
I'm always watching on YouTube. Also, Rodney.
In his ear this week.
It is our main
familiar
platform.
With them from ARCA. Joe White on the call came in saying that he was loose on the throttle in 1 and 2. They will make adjustments there. And you look at the 91 of Zane Smith. They said that the truck was free, requesting rear grip, but I talked to John.
Yeah, Bronny, it's up already,
for
buddy.
The 19 of Christian Eckes said that truck got tight towards the end of that run, but he feels like the track is changing as well. No adjustments, just 4 tires and fuel. For the 7 of Kyle Busch, said it's an overall lack of grip. Felt like that thing was sliding around on him, but still able to get the stage win, Jamie.
All right, so interesting. Christian Eckes, no adjustments there. Kyle Busch, hard to tell if he just made an air pressure adjustment. All right, the 43 here. Take a look at the right front.
Just looked like it wouldn't come off. Maybe it didn't drop out far enough, Michael. Watch. See him try to pull it and try to pull it. He doesn't go back to the wrench.
Yeah,
I
had a
think
hard
he's
time
waiting
getting
for
it
the
out.
shock
It was
to
kind of
drop
underneath the rim
far
there.
enough for that tire to come off, and that's going to cost him a bunch of positions.
Yeah,
If you don't see your driver, y'all, I can scroll up. So if you guys need to know where another driver is, let me know.
About how well he's been running. Beautiful
But Johnny's,
truck. How about that?
Whoa.
Daniel
Opening
Dye had a
ceremonies.
bad
That
pit
little guy
stop.
likes it. Stay with us from Texas.
They haven't updated the pit time yet, but Daniel Dye had a bad pit stop, so I'm sure. But yeah, if you don't see your driver in the top 17 or 18, let me know, and I can definitely do that. But yeah, Jamie says the eclipse was amazing. Yeah, if it was somewhere where it was nice and sunny, Mosh had a great view up in Indianapolis. I did try to do a vlog on that, so you go check that out on our channel. We have a vlog up for our pitiful solar eclipse here in Tennessee, but it was fun putting it together. I had a good time. And at the last minute, I finally got to see something. So you were Ernie, awesome. Where is Crafton? Where is he? Let's see. Crafton. Where is Crafton? In the 88. Where's he at? Where's he at? Oh, there he is. 12th spot. 12th spot for Crafton. And there is your top 17. Ben Rhodes cracking the top 17 there, so you can actually see it. I didn't care to go outside. Just checked everyone. Everyone's not out. There you go. I might put a video together about it. You should, man. You do so good at stuff like that. Yours from 2017 was amazing. So you definitely need to put it together. I'll definitely push it out as well, because you put that stuff together. It's pretty good. It was, you were crying, Lily. Oh yeah, it was fun time watching that. I got to see it that very last second. Any crashes, James? Yeah, we had a crash on lap 5. Involved Thad Moffitt and Thad Moffitt. Who else? Tyler Ankrum and the 20 car, all 43 laps down, all out. So those are the 3 cars. Caruth spun but did not hit the wall. So there's a couple cautions here tonight. But yeah, Thad Moffitt, the 20, and Tyler Ankrum. And Ankrum's really disappointed. Yeah, he was pretty mad at himself for being back there during all that. Hanging out with the squirrels, he said. You grew up in Kingston? So I'm a little south. I'm east, southwest of that. Southwest of that. Where are you from in Tennessee? I grew up in... Okay. Yep, so a little southwest of that. Awesome. All right, just waiting on the commercial to come on back here as we're going to start stage 2. Stage 1 was won by Kyle Busch. Stage 1 won by Kyle Busch. All right, back at it. Lights are off on the pace car.
Kyle Busch, Christian Eckes will restart on the front row. Eckes has led 21 laps.
Northwest
Sanchez
PA
16,
here,
and Kyle
says.
Busch 8 laps and counting. As we gear up for another restart here.
You grew up
Kyle
in
Busch
Bristol?
has certainly been the man.
Here we go,
at
green
Texas.
flag.
Here we go, green flag. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys.
Kyle gets a nice start, but a big push from Nick Sanchez. And look at there, Corey Heim goes 3 wide.
Guys, Corey Heim was 9th at the end of that stage, picked up 4 spots on pit road. Now he's in 2nd position.
Oh, big slip there by the 5 of Dean Thompson.
Oh, yeah, he got out of there.
They stay off each other.
4 wide back there in the middle of the backstretch.
What a mess.
Kyle Busch, Corey Heim. Look at this battle side by side behind him. Nick Sanchez and Christian Eckes.
They're battling all over this racetrack. Matt Crafton up top, as you see. Stuart Friesen, look at that move Crafton makes. Shoots between those trucks. That was awesome. That squeezed him up inside the top 10.
Here comes Ben Rhodes. Made it 4
Ben Rhodes,
wide.
haven't talked much about him tonight.
He had a tough practice today, Jamie. Not a lot of speed
Rhodes
in that truck.
in
Seems to be
18th.
rallying.
He's going to move up,
Track's
though. He
changing,
passed
you know,
a bunch
it's
of
darker, it's
cars.
cooler. It could come to him.
Ben Rhodes now up to the 13th
You
spot
lost your
in that
parlay,
99
James?
truck.
Oh, that sucks, man.
Next
yeah,
to
lap
us,
5, he's out.
Jones, look at this. Corey Heim, the great pit stop.
Bristol's
Now we can
crazy.
see
It's
what
a
he
nice
has
little
in that
town.
race truck.
Lots of mountains.
He battles Kyle
It
Busch
is
here for
pretty.
the lead.
He's stuck it in
Here
on the
comes
outside.
Kyle Busch for the
Turns
lead.
1 and 2 and
Sanchez
almost
going
grabbed the
deep
lead.
into
That's
there.
a great move.
And
What
let's
a
do
battle
it.
between these
7
four. This is exciting.
new
That
leader.
outside's only going to get better, too, down in 1 and 2. Great 4-truck battle right now for the lead.
Got 3.
Here comes Corey Heim
taking
now.
on Kyle Busch.
Corey Heim has just been so impressive. Top 10 every single race this year. He's the most consistent driver in the
First
field.
season was in the
Last year
top
was the
10.
Same story. Then he gets a dose of Kyle Busch and to go head-to-head with him. I know Corey embraces that.
Remember in the opening I said, what happened to Kyle Busch? Corey, Christian, Nick, Taylor. That's what's happened to Kyle Busch. Look at these guys all over him. But he's the king right now. Can he hold on?
And remember, some of these drivers,
What's up, Matthew? What's
the
up,
two
dude?
immediately behind him, both drove for him. He's trained
There
these
is
guys.
tons of talent.
And he's still training. You see him down on pit road helping Raja Caruth. Anybody that comes up and wants to know how they can be better, he's there for them.
Nick Sanchez as well. Remember, for Rev Racing, they had an alliance with KBM last year.
This is the battle back for 17th. Stuart Friesen shuffled back there, and Chase Purdy talked about
6
his
more
great
likes
finish
to
last
100.
weekend
Y'all
in
help us get
third
the
at
100
Martinsville.
likes.
Finished second here a year ago. He's very optimistic about this race. He's got some work to do, though, back in 18th. I love this, racing all over the track.
Chase Purdy.
These two, they can't shake
Started
each
third.
other.
Battle for third.
But now it's falling back.
Sanchez is going to try to grab that from Christian Eckes. He has him cleared off turn 4.
Sanchez gets around Christian Eckes.
Got the win at Daytona. Christian Eckes picked up the wins at Bristol and last week again at Martinsville.
They can't shake Taylor Gray as well.
That's right. He's right there.
Where's
Taylor Gray,
Caruth?
it's not a matter of if he's going to win it. It's just when he's going to get to victory lane this year.
I feel the same way about Ty Gibbs and
He's
Cup.
down there,
You know, there's
one
some
lap
guys
down
that
at
just show you week
28th.
in and
One
week
lap
out.
down at
This
28th.
is Raja. He's in the free pass position right now, so if the caution were to fly, he would be the
And he'd get the lucky
back on
dog.
the lead lap. A couple of trucks ahead of him, though, that are on the lead lap really slow. That he needs that caution quickly is my point.
Raja Caruth had come down on lap 43, but they just pulled some fenders, took a look at it. They can't afford to take more tires, so he's got to hang on to it, take care of those tires.
14 laps
To
here
the end of
in
this
lap
stage.
in
He's run some
stage
pretty
2
decent lap
of
times, though,
40.
so he should be okay. Chris Wright is the truck behind him, 1 lap down, and Chris Wright just ran a fast lap as well.
He's got damage, too, on that one truck. So talk about not getting to race very often and get out there and get your legs under you. Chris Wright's doing a nice job, too. There you see that one truck.
Look at all that damage.
All been up on the sides, but he's able to keep pace with Raja just ahead of him there.
Love that red, white, and blue paint scheme. They had to work on that truck. The first
I almost
caution
picked
that
that
came
as
out
my
damaged
favorite
4
truck,
trucks. He
that
was one of
one
them, but
car.
he's able to continue.
We'll see him again next week at Talladega in the ARCA Menards Series race. Lane Riggs, the 38, trying to size up the 9 of Grant Enfinger. It's a battle for the 8th position.
Nick Sanchez ran in that 3rd position, a couple 3/10s faster than Corey Heim last time by, and I'm keeping my eye on that 2 truck. I really think that he's got the truck that he can contend for this win with.
Lane Riggs, first time here in a truck, not 38. Nice young team around him. Sure, many of them were there when Zane Smith was there and won the championship in 22.
He told us during our practice show that he ran the Xfinity race here last year. He said, but I ran 2 laps and then crashed in practice.
Hard to learn anything when you're not finishing the laps, right?
Whoa, Johnny Sauter really close to catching Connor Jones as Stephen Parsons gets up under Connor Jones.
Trucks are
All
everywhere.
back there battling for that 15th spot.
Yeah, Jake, I'm going to try to do it
Really
after the
hard to
Xfinity
hold
race. It's going to be a
down when
close
you got
one.
one right on your side like that.
Try.
Matt Crafton down low.
But don't worry, like
Wow.
7 Braves
we
games
talk
coming
about
up.
battling all over the racetrack. We've got it here in the
In a
trucks
row.
in Texas.
Crafton had just picked up a couple spots, made it into the top 10. Now he's shuffled back to 14th just like that.
Let's go 7 and the 9.
There's great action all
Samuel,
over the
what's
racetrack.
going on,
Kyle
man?
Busch continues to lead over Corey Heim. Stay with us. We're going side by side.
Owen, what's going on, man? How you doing? So Kyle Busch continues to lead by almost a second and a half by Corey Heim, Nick Sanchez 3rd, Christian Eckes 4th, Taylor Gray in 5th, Zane Smith 6th, Daniel Dye 7th, Infinger 8th, 9th, Lane Riggs the rookie, and 10th, Ben Rhodes. Ben Rhodes is coming. He was in the top 20. He was in 20th place here when the stage started. So look for Ben Rhodes. He is coming, man. Watch him come through the field. Let's see. Ben Rhodes. See how fast he is compared to others. Not as fast as the top 10. So maybe he's kind of slowed down a little bit, but he is up there. He made that big move passing all those cars when they were like 4 wide. So good day USA from Owen and Ozzy. Kyle Busch racing in the Truck Series as well. Didn't he lap at Indy the other day? Second fastest. I didn't see that. Rowdy's going to check out the world, according to Nate says. We'll see. 2 championships in the 10. But side by side here. One race I will not be doing is Kansas. I'll be out of town that whole weekend. I'm going to be at Disney, but we'll be doing some stuff from there as well. You'll have to keep me up to date on what's going on. But we'll be bringing you this weekend stuff from Texas, next weekend stuff from Talladega, and the weekend after that from Dover. So definitely make sure you're subscribing to our channel and keeping your notification bells on because we're going to be doing a lot of stuff. 2 more likes to 100, y'all. Can still get to 100 likes. 2 more likes to 100. Help us get there, y'all, to 100 likes. Zane Smith and Ben Rhodes been the champion in the top 10. Yep. All right, back at it here.
Speedway, Kyle Busch continues to lead over Corey Heim and Nick Sanchez. Well, we talked about the 88 of Matt Crafton going to break. He was going backwards. Josh, what's happening?
Yeah, for Matt Crafton, he's got a great track record here. 2 wins, 17 top 5s, but tonight he is fighting that truck. He said, I have no straightaway speed right now. Just a few minutes ago over the radio, said this truck is super free. He's hanging on, feels like it's so sideways to the
That's what I thought. Wow, is he racing Indy as well?
Flat tire.
You know, Larson.
He's
doing the double header.
And get you some more tires.
I haven't decided if I'm going to do that or not.
That truck is, to say it lightly, guys.
He's got to hang on and keep that gas down or he'll get lapped. That truck is really, you say he doesn't have any straightaway speed. When you're sideways in the corners, that'll hurt your straightaway speed.
It's going to certainly hurt the momentum up off the corner. And see, Brett Holmes going to try to make his way underneath Crafton. Matt was running 10th when he started having this issue, all the way back to 18th right now.
Brett Holmes in the 32, one of the 5 trucks that had to start in the rear for unapproved adjustments. And he's on the move in 19th right now.
That's a good run for Brett, just steadily making his way through the field, and now he's going to try to size up Crafton. Had a bit of an issue with front camber that they changed some shims, and that sent him to the back, but might have been a good idea. You can see his progression there, and then you hop on the SpeedyCash.com on board with Zane Smith. Zane's in the 6th position.
Trying to chase down the 17 of Taylor Gray. That's him right up ahead of Zane.
Lap after lap, Kyle Busch is consistently the fastest truck. Second fastest is our 4th place running truck lately, and that's Christian Eckes. So
that's who I picked to win tonight this weekend, Larson.
These guys have got a lot to figure out.
We haven't talked a lot about the draft. These trucks drafted. We have speeds upwards of 180 miles an hour average. So these trucks get a big suck off those big, huge cabs of these trucks. So that's why these guys are able to make up so much ground down the straightaways.
Stuart Prieston had great qualifying effort, Amanda, but man, they've dropped. What's going on?
Hearing that on entry, his truck is twitchy. You have to remember he told us ahead of the race that the trick here to Texas is patience. Well, he's trying
Jimmy Villeneuve, his crew chief, has come over to Stuart Friesen this year. Talked to him today. He's like, baby steps. We're still working on it. We're building new trucks this year and just changing things, making differences from the ground up. And it's been a struggle. And he said, we know that it's going to be a struggle for quite some time, but this summer we should start hitting our stride. I feel like today they brought that fast truck, and we just saw Stuart Friesen and that smile. They were happy early, but now that the sun has gone down, the lights have come on, that truck just not where they want it to be.
Guys, this is a driver I've been keeping my eye on, and I have for a lot of years, too. Johnny Sauter. Johnny restarted well outside the top 15, now all the way up to the 10th spot. Doing a nice job in this Nice Motorsports Chevrolet.
So Kyle Busch is gone, y'all. 2.38 seconds.
Really doing a nice job. That's a fast truck.
No, 2.5 now on Corey Heim.
Of drivers in that 45
Kyle Busch is
this
gone,
season.
y'all.
Kyle Busch continues to lead here. 12 to go.
Sauter the top 10.
Stay with us.
All right, so commercial break. Appreciate y'all being here. We're 200 in here now. Appreciate y'all coming in here. See where we're at the likes. There we are, 100 likes. Thank you guys for getting us over there. Keep hitting that like button and subscribing to the channel. We're trying to get to 11,470 tonight. 6 more. See if we can get there. 6 more to 11,470. Yeah. So let's see here. Kyle Busch, Corey Heim, Nick Sanchez, Christian Eckes, and Taylor Gray is your top 5. Let's take a look at our partner on our channel, Travel Depot. If you want to go to a race next weekend, or you want to go to the Talladega, or you want to go to the Coke 600, or you want to see the finals in Phoenix, the championship race in Phoenix, Jennifer at Travel Depot can get that put together for you here tonight. Give her a call. There's her email and her phone number. But Jennifer at Travel Depot is our travel advisor, and she can be yours as well. She can put a trip together for you. It doesn't even have to be racing. They can be on the beach, a trip to Disney, a cruise. Wherever you want to go, Jennifer at Travel Depot can put this trip together. And even if you're on a budget, you can tell Jennifer, hey, look, I can only spend this much money. She'll put the trip together for you and make your vacation amazing. So make sure you check out Jennifer at Travel Depot. Like I said, there's her phone number and her email. Tell her CeeLo sent you. All right. There's Jennifer is a good travel agent, y'all. Some of our folks in our chat has also taken her too. So, did you enjoy Mania last week? It was fun, but I'm more of a heel guy. I don't like to see the good guys win.
What do you mean?
I'm a heel guy. 8-1, Ozuna 3 for 4. That's crazy. Who'd have thought Ozuna would be our top guy? Bronny says, I like rooting for dark horses, and I'm liking how Stephon Parsons in this top 15. Yeah. No, not really. So just waiting on a commercial break to come back, y'all, and we'll see what happens. Sauter is bad fat. He's in 10th spot. 12.763 seconds behind the leader, though. But right back here, the audio here. I'm going to get my charger real quick, guys. I'll be right back.
6 laps to go. Kyle Busch continues to lead. He's now led the most laps tonight.
See Matt Mills here going a lap down. Mason Massey already had. Just give you an update on Raja Karuth. He will not get the free pass if we stay green here. So his troubles continue.
We slip back to the 8th spot, and Daniel Dye, we showed on his pit stop. He had a problem changing the right front. Just took a little bit of time getting it off. That cost him quite a few spots. He restarted 12th, and he worked his way up to 6th, I believe, and now has lost a couple spots. But a nice comeback. Just shows how strong that truck is.
Exactly. A few laps ago, we saw that blue truck right in front of him pass Daniel on the outside down in 1 and 2. So that's Lane Riggs. He has a good truck as well. Right now running 7th.
And he's making moves. You can see he's way faster right now than Zane Smith. He's going to swing to the inside. We know this kid has the talent to do just what he's doing here tonight. Really fast in his races he got to run in last year. Just a bunch of bad luck. Talked to him earlier today. He said, we just haven't put a race together, but we've done enough to where we know we can, and he's doing it tonight.
Zane's very familiar with that 38 truck as well. He drove that truck for...
That has to be a little strange, right?
Exactly, yes.
Like, I know that. Those are my boys. His longtime race engineer, Dylan Capello, is actually the crew chief now. As Chris Lawson, the crew chief from the last few years on this truck, moved up to the Cup Series. He's working with Justin Haley. But he's still on board with this team. He still sits on the pit box, still advises this team. So, some familiar voices over there. But Zane Smith with Hilgeman Racing, McAnally Hilgeman Racing this year. Part-time, of course.
That truck just in front of him put him on the map. If it weren't for that ride, we wouldn't be talking about Zane Smith.
2 laps to go in stage number 2. Let's get an update quickly on Johnny Sauter.
Talk about Johnny Sauter coming back here into the Craftsman Truck Series. This is the second time that we've seen him this season. I asked the 2016 champ what it's like to come in here with the reputation of knowing that you're one to beat. He said, well, I'm just out here to perform. I don't care what anyone thinks. This is Johnny's 27th start here at Texas. And when you know that there's 50 total races in the Craftsman Truck Series at Texas, that's a pretty cool stat.
Really cool stat. Love to see it. And he's running 10th right now. So great truck. We'll see what he can.
Big says he never liked stage racing.
Rounding out the final lap.
I hate stage racing. It takes away from good racing, RV Chuck says. Welcome in, RV Chuck.
Guys, he's going to get stage number 2.
Coming to that.
And he does. Officially, Kyle Busch,
Riggs in
Nick
6.
Sanchez, Christian Eckes, Corey Hyman, Taylor
and there's
Gray
stage 2.
The top 5.
Congratulations.
Michael and I've been watching the scoring monitor.
That went
Nick
quick.
Sanchez, once he grabs second spot, has been fast.
Yeah, he's running lap times.
Kyle Busch, stage 1 and 2.
Kyle must have got a radio report from the team saying 2's fast. He picked it up pretty much on those last couple of laps.
So caution is out for the 4th time. We'll have pit stops coming up next.
All right, so stage 2 complete. Kyle Busch the winner. And now we're moving on to stage 3. Man, this race is just moving right along here. Moving right along. Hold on 1 second. All right. So, I think Riggs is finally starting to get comfortable in the truck. He's a rookie too. 6th place. Good run for him. Zane Smith, good run as well. 7th, Daniel Dye. 8th, Grant Enfinger. 9th. 10th, Johnny Sauter. Pittsburgh beat Philly 5-2 in those ugly City Connect uniforms. P says a Kyle Busch sweep. We'll see. Get stage 3 here. But, all right, so in stage 3, we always say, tell me who you think is going to win. Let me see who you got to pick. This is your chance of changing your pick of who's going to win tonight. Of course, you guys picked it at the beginning. Here's your chance in stage 3 to decide if you're keeping who you had before the race started. And I'm definitely keeping who I picked, which was Kyle Busch. So let me see. Runa says Nick Sanchez. Jake's going Nick Sanchez as well. Arzuna and Arcia had 3 hits tonight. Nice. Arcia was on my bench. That's fun. Carter says the 71. A 7 for the win, Billy Vaughn says. He's 1 lap down, Caruth. Yes, he is 1 lap down. But actually, he gets his lap back, right? He should be on the lead lap now. No, he's not. So 4 other cars passed him. He was the lucky dog. Well, I don't know when stage 2 began, but he had 4 cars pass him. So he is not on the lucky dog anymore. 3-0. 3-0 Preds.
Live from Texas Motor Speedway. I love the tunes, Mikey.
Oh, yeah, I got some country music going on, some cowboy boots, and these guys right here are getting ready to kick it into gear when they come to pit road.
They sure are. Kyle Busch wins stage number 2. That means he has swept the stages for tonight.
Look at that technology. Got that light on his helmet so he can see what's going on. There's your stage points.
Look at that. Christian Eckes, Nick Sanchez maximizing the opportunity.
All right, here comes pit stops here in stage 3.
We're all coming down pit road, Amanda.
Everybody coming on
Right
down.
after the end of the stage, Daniel Dye said to
It's going to be hard to. You're right, P.
for that restart. And they
Dennis
said,
says
no,
the
I'll give
7.
you a double high five on that last
Vote
pit stop.
wins
They had
7
an issue with the
or the
shock lead
2.
that might happen here as well.
T-Man's
Daniel
going
asked if
Heim.
there's anything that they could do. As you see, it's taking a little.
Jamie's
little
going
time
7.
there. They said we'll just have to wait it out. And then with Zane Smith still loose on that truck, Josh.
For the new 2 of Nick Sanchez, he said that truck fired off a lot less free.
But Caruth was above ahead those 4 cars, Bronny.
The way the track is changing, and for Kyle
Caruth was ahead of those 4 cars.
Early in the race, so the truck was much better during this last run. He said,
oh, I see what you're saying. Duh. Okay. Never mind.
What I heard is Kyle Busch,
Stupid
Nick
me.
Sanchez, happy with the truck. Don't make any changes. This
Kyle
is gonna be
Busch.
fun.
And another great
Taylor
pit stop
Gray
by
plus
Taylor Gray's
3.
guys. 3 spots.
Nick Sanchez down 2.
Great job by that team. Can Kyle Busch hang on and win for the 20th time
Dallas.
right here at Texas? Stay with us to find out.
All right, we're ready for stage 3 to begin. Stage 3 to begin. I'm a big fan of NASCAR truck number 7. Driver name 2 is Kyle Busch, Samuel says. Yes, yes, yes. Shout out to the 75 having a solid day. It's the 75 having a solid day. Stephon Parsons in 14th spot. And here is the rest of the field if you guys are wondering. Dean Thompson there in 20th. Ty Dillon, 22nd. Lawless Allen, 23rd. Bailey Curry is the last car on the lead lap. But Caruth is now 1 lap down still. And he was right there for the pickings. But not anymore. Truck racing tonight. Texas Motor Speedway. Next Friday night, we're going to be doing Atlanta Braves baseball, y'all. Next Friday night right here on the channel, Atlanta Braves baseball. The Truck Series is weekend off. So we'll definitely be doing that. And then next weekend also we'll be doing the truck race. No, the Xfinity race and the qualifying from Talladega. And then Braves that night. Sunday we have the race at Talladega and Braves at night. So we got a lot of Atlanta Braves coming here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I think Thursday as well. So make sure if you like Braves, Ty Dillon doing Ty Dillon things. Ty Dillon doing Ty Dillon things. As always. Thanks for the subscribes, y'all. Appreciate it. So, man, oh, man. I'm glad I had that muted.
No doubt it's been an action-packed evening so far for race number 50 for the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series here at Texas Motor Speedway. Hard to believe, 50th race.
More than any other racetrack in the Truck Series. The thing I like is we've seen a lot of great
Stage 3
racing,
about to begin,
not
y'all.
the caution flags we saw last year.
Don't jinx us
Oh,
now.
I know. I'm
As
sorry.
soon as we say it.
I know it.
We've
You're
had
a big
4
Braves
cautions
fan also,
tonight
Samuel?
for 20 laps. Of course, 2 of those
They won
were at the
tonight.
stage break. So it's been a pretty relatively clean race so far.
Yeah, but watch this restart. And we know as laps go by, intensity picks up. And we've seen guys make it 3 wide down into turn 1. That could be where the action picks up and we have some contact. Watch this restart closely as they head toward 1.
Guys, look at the 17, Taylor Gray. His
11
big
to
crew has
2.
just been getting it done. Got him in position.
Losing 11
First
to
time he's
2?
restarting
Wow.
on the front row outside. Kyle
Here we go,
Busch.
green.
Here we go, green flag.
Christian Eckes all
Let's
over
go
Kyle
racing,
Busch.
boys.
3 wide behind him.
Everybody's looking for an opportunity. You see 3 wide back in the pack. Kyle Busch is going to close.
Whoa.
Here comes Corey Heim on the inside. Can he pick up another spot?
Ooh, Sanchez gave a little Taylor Gray a bump.
Taylor didn't have a good exit there, and you see it cost him.
Great battle for second. Nick Sanchez likes what he's seeing in that 2 truck.
You'll be thinking about making it 3 wide here.
Look at that big push Sanchez makes to the back of the 11. That 2 truck is fast. He can't let Kyle Busch get too far away, though. Nice run into 1 for Eckes on the outside.
As Phil said, it's the money stage. 80 laps left in this race. Kyle Busch has control.
Kyle Busch, half a second lead.
I saw Daniel Dye back there battling for position. You see him right there in the 43 truck. Had a hang up on the right
really
front
quiet
again
night. He
on that
hasn't done
second
anything.
stop,
He's
but
in the top
battling
10,
back.
but
yeah, and that's not going to fix itself.
not very
His
strong.
Next pit stop, he's going to have the same issue as well.
Consider last week he was pretty dominant.
Off on these tires. He might have to consider, if it's a green flag stop, not changing right sides.
And we will have to stop one more time this evening. Taylor Gray.
Taylor Gray in 4th.
4th spot from Sanchez.
And look at behind them, Lane Riggs just getting better and better. Watch that 38 truck. He's really getting it together. As you see, Christian Eckes has run down our leader.
Battle up front. There's battles all over the racetrack.
Grant Enfinger, that 9 truck as well. Here comes Majeski in the 98 underneath the 38.
He just got done talking to him about it. Now he's moving.
Battle for 7th right there on the right side of your screen. And there's Zane Smith making it 3 wide. Picks off the 98. Now he's looking at Lane Riggs in the 38. Meanwhile, Christian Eckes trying to figure out how to make some room, some time up on the 7.
You know,
I saw the score. It was nasty.
Eckes to be able to
Glad I didn't do it.
Down again.
He took him down on the half mile. Now he wants to take him down on the 1.5 miles.
Got,
make a statement
Astros
here
and then
in
Rangers
Texas.
this week.
Daniel
Astros and
Majeski.
Rangers. Battle of Texas. Going after those Texans.
Contact?
Ooh, Majeski and Daniel Dye
like
coming
that,
together.
Hanging onto the truck is so difficult. Johnny Sauter saw all that. He's going to try to take advantage of it. Daniel's hanging tough, though. He said, I can get it done on the bottom. Another move by Eckes to try to get the lead from Kyle Busch. There goes Daniel. There goes Johnny.
And up the track goes the 98.
And there goes Majeski the other way. Oh, he lost second.
And there goes Corey Heim. There's so much movement everywhere.
So much stuff going on here.
Yes,
Heim now in
exactly
second,
right.
past
And
Eckes.
Look at Taylor here, Taylor Gray, around Sanchez. Man, this is great battling.
There's Ben Rhodes and Stuart Friesen racing for 12th. There's Matt
That
Crafton.
52 car is just something else.
Loose, he wasn't having any straightaway speed. He's got her fixed up now.
And J-Rod had to work on that truck a little bit for him. Hanging right in here with Ben Rhodes, his teammate.
I like this 19 truck. I know when he tries to make the move on Kyle, he loses his momentum, and then that allows guys to catch up with him, but he is fast.
This racetrack is all about momentum, isn't it? They run so close to wide open. Not as much down in 1 and 2 as 3 and 4, but it's about momentum. And right now, Eckes is trying to get back underneath Corey Heim.
Meanwhile, Taylor Gray in the 17, keeping his eye on this battle. He restarted on the front row, slipped back. He's in the 4th spot now.
Eckes creeping up high to try to get the angle and the run off the corner to make a move.
And get some fresh air on the nose of that truck as well, Michael.
Watch.
Yeah, as soon as we figure out what's going on, Curtis, then we'll do one.
You want to creep up there, but you better just creep up there because look outside the groove.
It'll probably be
how
next week as
shiny
well.
That racetrack is. It is wildly slick looking. And don't believe that.
We'll figure it out,
drivers
Curtis.
don't notice that.
See how our schedule
right
looks.
Here. He closes up
Porsche
on the
racing
bumper of the 11 truck,
will be
and then he falls back. It's
Trump
almost
on
like
everything.
an accordion. You guys talk about the air here and the momentum.
The draft. And moving up like that gives him a little bit of momentum, a little boost coming off the corner, and that draft will pull him right up to that.
I know, I'm watching it right now,
Busch
Rob.
liking what he's seeing, 7/10 of a second lead over that battle behind him for
Houston,
second.
then back in Atlanta for Texas.
Phil, how would
Yeah.
you like to venture up into that?
It looks like ice.
It does.
What's
That's
up,
crazy.
D? What's going on, Matty?
I'm out on that, buddy.
I heard from a couple drivers
Lots
today.
more
They were
Braves
talking
games
about
to come,
that very
guys.
thing.
I know
They said when you're in the
we've
truck,
not
you don't
really
see
done
it,
much.
but when you go back
I'm
and you
sorry.
watch the race, you're doing your
we
research,
got a whole
you see
season.
it, and
I
you know,
promise
okay,
you
I'll
that
go
we'll
up
bring
there.
you some
But
a
when you're
lot.
behind the wheel, it's hard to know that. Rely on your spotter, right?
Absolutely.
What a battle for second. Look at these truckers all over the racetrack. 71 laps to go. Kyle Busch is in control of the race at Texas.
All righty. So Kyle Busch continues to lead. Corey Heim kind of giving him a run. Eckes kind of gave him a run. But Kyle Busch still out front. Make sure you're hitting that like button for us as we are at 109 likes. Our next goal is 150 on the likes. Help us get to 150 on the likes. But almost 200 folks back in here on the channel. And it's been kind of not as many cautions. And y'all voted in the poll. And right now, 3 to 5 cautions is leading. So how many? I think we're over about 4 right now, right? So right now you guys are in that run there. So Texas beating up on Houston 9-3. And then 5 to 10, 35% of y'all said 5 to 10. Surprised Houston is so bad. CeeLo 12 to 2. You're gonna be a Cubs fan? Don't say that, Dallas. Don't say that at all. It's not nice. Yeah, long season. That's right, D. So we'll be bringing a lot to you though. Next week, definitely for sure, a lot. So last week I was really busy. I had family in town and a lot of stuff, and just didn't work very well. I was plus busy at work. So, and the championship game was on Monday night, which turned out to be a very success as well. So. So just waiting on the commercial to come back here. Cubs are your second NL team. Nice. Jamie says go Rangers. Matthew gambling in the chat there. Back at it.
And the great battle continues. There's battles all over the racetrack. Nick Sanchez ahead of Corey Heim. Meanwhile, Kyle Busch continues to lead. He's extended his lead over
67 to go.
66 laps to go here in the Lone Star State.
Eckes ran about the same speed Kyle did that lap. Sanchez only a half a tenth off.
Whoa, look at this battle.
Back here, battle for 17th. We talked about they are racing hard all over this racetrack.
I'm glad we're side by side because I was loving the action we were seeing during commercial. All this passing and running the high lane.
Raja Caruth in the 25th spot.
Kathleen says, as a Rangers fan, just watching the Astros
We saw the 5 truck right up there on the top of your screen. Dean Thompson. That was the end of this race last year.
Look, the hit's hard.
I don't know. There's probably going to be another caution. 65 to go, I'm for sure.
So much time up in the top 5. Raja is, as you mentioned, in the 25th spot, but he is in the free pass position as of right now.
Yeah, but Tanner Gray in that backup truck and Ty Dillon are on the backside of the top 25. So they're going to be lapped soon. Raja's hoping for a caution. And the way they're racing, I'm surprised we haven't seen more. It's been crazy action.
But I love how the
Eckes up
racetrack
to
is
second.
widened out.
Yeah, you got around. Heim went back
on the outside.
Sanchez and Eckes trying to make another attempt
Christian
here.
Eckes ran a 29.98 last time around the racetrack. A quarter of a second faster than Kyle Busch as we ride along with Daniel Dye.
Daniel Dye in 9th right now, just ahead of Ty Majeski.
He's looking back at Majeski.
Yeah, solid race, though, for Daniel Dye.
Certainly is.
Overcoming that adversity on pit road. They just had issues with that right front.
Riding along with Matt Crafton.
Currently in the 14th position. Looking up ahead at Ben Rhodes.
30 top 10 finishes here at Texas.
That's wild. 3-time pole sitter, a 2-time winner. Ben Rhodes is one that's had a rough season. Just looking for a solid night to turn things around.
He's having a solid night, just not the speed we're used to from these.
He was in the top 10. What happened to Ben Rhodes? He's in 13th. Crafton there in 14th.
Majeski's the only Thor Sport truck
and
we have in the top 10.
Parsons there in 15th.
Watch this line that Christian Eckes is running. We talked about that shiny part up high. He just keeps creeping up there more and more next to it, especially down in 1 and 2. And every time he cranks off a 29.90, Kyle Busch comes back with a 29.90 as well. Looking in that mirror and just running as hard as he needs to right now. That's fun to watch when you venture up off the bottom and make it work.
Keep hitting that subscribe, y'all. Trying 4 more to 11,470.
Grip anymore.
It goes away.
I got Vlad G in my fantasy team.
There's the
61 to go.
First to second,
Butterfly?
right up there next to the shiny part. I don't like the shiny part.
Welcome in, Butterfly.
3 different lap leaders tonight. Kyle Busch now has led 70 laps, the most.
How's the tires holding up? I guess pretty good. They haven't. They only made pit stops so far, only under the caution
Sanchez right
during
now
the stage break, so they haven't really had any issues.
Oh, they ran the fastest laps I've seen in the last 20 laps. I've not seen them down to 29.77. That's what Kyle Busch ran. And guess what Eckes ran? A 78. He's tracking him, but every time he steps up the speed and on the gas, Kyle responds.
Kyle Busch's last win came here in July
59 to go here.
2020. Guess who finished second?
No.
Christian Eckes.
Kyle Busch,
in a Kyle
second,
Busch Motorsports truck.
1.25 seconds on the Christian Eckes.
Thor Sport trucks. Ben Rhodes in 13th. What's he saying, Amanda?
Yeah, you guys were talking about his season to this point. I talked to the two-time champion. He said he's not panicked at this point into the season, that anything can change at any time. You'll remember it took until Charlotte of last year for him to pick up his first win. But he said races like Texas stress your racecraft. He said it's really important for you to know your competitors' tendencies and how they race tonight.
Best finish this season is 7th for Ben Rhodes.
Racing around your competitors, you've
been watching Ben Rhodes. He's been coming,
the question mark
but now
is
he's kind of staying there in the 13th
guys, right?
spot.
What are their tendencies at a place like this?
Lane Riggs heads to pit road. On the right side of the screen, there's Stephen Parsons in the trophy tractor truck. Truck. That's fun to say.
Yeah,
got a tire issue.
You nailed it, Mikey.
Trophy tractor truck.
With a tire issue, a fast track. We've talked all night about him putting a race together. Darn it.
Al's going as fast as he needs to.
This is his last set of tires.
Right there, though, Christian Eckes last lap faster
this is his last set of tires.
Kyle Busch.
Set of tires that he has. Again, we're just
everyone's faster than Kyle. Let's see if Kyle's in some lap traffic or something.
He's going to need some caution laps, I think, to be able to make it. Everyone said 50 to 55, maybe on the outside.
Cars 2 through 5 are faster than Kyle.
Stephen Parsons back there having a great night. In the 14th position, his 4th race this year, part-time. You guys talk about how hard it is for these drivers to jump
he was running so
out,
good.
And then run up to speed with everybody else who's running full-time.
Yeah, and he's racing around some really good guys. We saw him racing earlier with Majeski. Now he's right behind Matt Crafton.
And here comes Kyle Busch. Last time by 30 flat. And Eckes ran a 29.90, so a little bit quicker. You see that truck behind him trying to close in. Whoa, traffic for the leaders. Oh, and Eckes lost his momentum. And here comes Sanchez to take that spot.
This has been so fun
see
to watch
this
all
next
night.
time around how fast he is this time.
The green flag.
And they're
right
both
now,
like, let's go catch that guy.
Kyle's slowing down.
You go try it. I mean, they're all over Kyle Busch lap time wise, but he puts that separation on them, and they just can't quite get
Butterfly
there.
dropping the Kyle Busch, Eckes, and the Dale Senior 3.
Slick stuff.
He's going to lose momentum.
Yeah.
May lose that
Nick
spot.
Sanchez is coming.
Spot to Eckes.
All right. Well, he made a run at him. Now Eckes says it's my turn again.
Sanchez now 29.9. Kyle hits a 29.9 as 5 as well.
Shoot your heart rate straight through the ceiling.
So much action. This is just the battle for second right here. Kyle Busch continues to lead. Green flag pit stops perhaps coming up. Stay with us.
So green flag pit stops possibly coming up here in stage 3. Come on, Sanchez. Rama says Daniel Dye just ran a 29.79. Yeah. Daniel Dye. Best time so far is a 29.5. Best lap was lap 11 for Kyle Busch. But we got 52 to go here in stage 3. Kyle Busch has won stage 1, stage 2. Can he win stage 3? and keep CeeLo's prediction good for a truck race. We'll see what happens. Stick with us. Hit that like button for us as we are at 113 likes. We're trying to get to 150 on the likes. And we're about 4 subscribers away from 11,470. Help us get to 11,470 tomorrow. Matter of fact, I'm going to put the link for tomorrow's qualifying stream in the pin message above. And if y'all could go over there and give it a like and put your reminder on for tomorrow morning. Hold on a second. Let me get the live here. I'm gonna put the link in the pin message so you guys know. NASCAR Cup qualifying stream tomorrow. All right, there it is. There is the qualifying stream. I'm going to pin this message here. And that'll be tomorrow morning, 9:15 Central. Let's get 11K plus. That's right, Butterfly. Oh, no, not a cocky attitude. The pin message should be above the link there, Bronny. Above where you're chatting. So there it is. Go over there and give it a like and put your reminders on for the notifications. But tomorrow we'll be doing the qualifying stream tomorrow, practice and qualifying at 9:15 Central. And here we go. Back to it.
250 as Kyle Busch continues to lead here at Texas Motor Speedway. Well, he's lapped up to 19th position. Brett Holmes next up for Kyle Busch.
We saw Lane Riggs on and off pit road, got around Kyle Busch, and here comes Chase Purdy. Mentioned pit stops are getting ready to happen. Chase on the lead lap. He's coming in.
The battle for third, left side of our screen. Corey Heim, the 11, Sanchez in the 2. Corey Heim just will not go away. We talk about Eckes and we talk about Sanchez. And here's Corey Heim racing with him as we see Daniel Dye coming in, Amanda.
Well, all night he's been battling a loose truck, just reported
Man,
to
Rowdy
the team.
can do good in
He's
trucks. It's just his cup car. He's had some issues, Ronnie, for sure.
Trouble on that right front again. Just that tire just doesn't want to come off. It causes them some problems each stop, Josh.
And the 2 of Nick Sanchez coming into pit now. They worked on that truck all night long. The report early on in the race, it was free.
Nick Sanchez in the pit.
Got better. Now they're hoping they have the final pit stop to put him in contention.
Kyle Busch has now
Josh, these are the money
17 cars left on the lead lap.
Penalty. You can't afford a problem on pit road. It might be too late to overcome it. We're at that point in the race where you've got.
It was the Rockies too. Dallas, you didn't tell me it was the Rockies. How could you lose to the Rockies?
Here you see Corey Heim making his way to pit road. This truck's been solid all night long, running pit road speed all the way down to the pit box. How frustrating
that was just a scrimmage. It didn't count, John. That didn't count.
But this pit crew's been on it tonight. They picked him up
we
a lot of positions each
just
time
gave
down
them
pit
runs
road. Let's
because
see
we
if
felt
they
sorry
can
for
help
them.
him out here, gain a little bit of time.
98 time.
We wanted to make Frank the Tank
happy. Tires from everybody here. So much time left in this race.
What's up, Samson? What's going on, dude?
Going on that Thor Sport Ford Road
Spike
Ranger
the leg. That's right.
You see him holding the left side.
Trying to get to 150 likes.
Tires from a jet ski.
And that was a smooth right side as they jock up the left side and go to work.
Sure.
I talked about the money stop. We're getting a report that Chase Purdy was speeding on pit road.
Oh no, Chase Purdy speeding on pit road.
Right side of that race truck.
We talk about how good that pit crew is week in, week out.
You know, I just love the choreography. The driver has to do his part, stop perfectly, and then that just sets in motion these talented pit stop guys, pit crew members that are former college and pro athletes that go out there and do their job.
Love talking about the pit crews. Been doing it in the Cup Series, just showcasing who the guys are underneath the helmets, making such a difference in Sundays.
Says, can't wait for the
it's been
5
all
to
10 year olds. Win or losing races happens on pit road almost every week.
See Ty Dillon in pit road. He's getting left side tires. Already got his right side tires changed. I met one of the pit crew guys down in the garage here today. He's a former Tennessee Titan.
You'll be so happy if the 52 wins.
I like the Lions.
Stuart Friesen
I like
in
the
that.
Lions too.
Chili's.
Love telling those
everything on the
stories,
menu on the car.
They bring these players in, these athletes in from all over the country. They all have different unique stories of how they got to NASCAR. Some were fans, some never been to a race before, and here they are pitting a truck or a race car. So how long does Kyle Busch wait to come in?
Well, we know he can go. He last pitted on lap number 83. We've run 43 laps.
6 cars on the lead lap here.
Laps. And he may choose to do that. His lap times, he ran a 29.92 that last lap. The tires are not falling off any, so he may try to maybe catch a caution before he pits and put a lot of these drivers a lap down that he's been having to race.
You see the lap since last pit right there. Kyle
rolling
Busch,
out there, y'all.
Got Eckes and Smith on that.
Crafton moving on up.
Friesen, Crafton, as Ben Rhodes makes his stop.
You know, we talk about the athletes on pit road that make these stops. The driver has to do his
back
part.
Crafton
He better
fans
stop
out
on
there.
his
Let me
point
see
because
those
the
88s.
stops are so choreographed. These guys set into motion what goes down.
I know. Rhino's going to wear you
And
out.
Here comes Stephen Parsons in the 75 truck off pit road, heading toward turn 2. You got to stay on the apron. Stay
All
on the
right,
bottom of the
Parsons, make a
racetrack.
good stop
Get all
here.
You can and
You
get
don't want
back
to ruin
up
what you
speed.
had. That 52 car looks like a payday, just the way it looks with
something for Chili's. Here comes
with
our
all the
leader,
stuff
left
all
side of
over
your
it.
screen.
And here comes
Really
Rowdy.
conservative. You saw that. He got all the way down to pit road speed. He's going to take this truck all the way down pit road to the other end, turn 1 end, and make his pit stop.
Josh?
And for the 7 of Kyle Busch, comes in from the lead, led 90
mistakes
laps so far tonight. That truck has got better all night long, sliding early. They worked on it, got it where they need it. As Kyle Busch is looking for his 6th truck win here in Texas.
Here comes Christian Eckes too, Josh. That's set into motion. 2nd place, Eckes coming to pit road. You can see nicely controlled down to pit road speed there. No mistakes. We can't afford a mistake. Looked like a good stop for Kyle Busch.
So 91, Zane Smith.
I was gone. Here comes Christian Eckes in the pits now.
Expecting him to make his way down pit road any minute.
Corey Heim working his way through some traffic. We talked about Chase Purdy, that truck getting a penalty on pit road. Look at that big TV screen on the back straightaway. You can see action
Butterfly
all over
there at
this
Texas.
What do they call
Texas
that thing?
Motor Speedway.
Big Hoss. They were the first to do it here.
There goes Christian Eckes.
Christian
off
Eckes
pit
now.
road. Green flag pit stops. Always entertaining for me.
You see the 7 go by. That's the difference right now between Kyle Busch, the 7, and Eckes in the 19. He inherited the lead when Kyle came down pit road. Now he's going to find himself probably about 2 or 3 seconds behind anyway.
Kyle Busch is in 2nd place, 1 lap down.
SpeedyCash.com
The whole field is 1 lap down.
Oh, trouble.
Oh, no.
Lane Riggs talked about the night he was having.
Lane
Came down pit
Riggs.
road, made that stop, and around he goes. The caution is
What
out
happens
for the
here? All
5th
these cars
time.
are 1 lap down.
Zane Smith came to pit road, as I said, but he didn't stop in his box because he knows the caution is out. He'll get to pit under yellow. Can't take a chance on losing a lap.
And that's going to keep a lot of trucks a lap down. If he would have went ahead and stopped in his pit and
Oh,
took 15
no. Yeah,
seconds
in
to make the
Texas.
pit stop, that would have put a lot of trucks back on the lead lap. Right now, until the scoring cycles, we're only showing 7 trucks on the lead lap.
7 trucks on the lead lap.
Wow.
Interesting turn of events here.
That's the worst nightmare
Yeah, Fort
for
Worth,
teams.
Texas
is,
Motor Speedway.
All the teams have pitted.
So
but
Zane
anytime
Smith
there's a
is the
caution
leader.
during green flag pit stops, it always mixes things up.
So let's see what happened here.
Did he get up into the shiny stuff? Oh, yeah. Just loose, though. I don't think he's too high, but just lost
Lane
control.
Riggs.
Man, that's
Hit
so
the wall,
frustrating. We've seen these racers go right on the edge of what looks
I
like
know. Look at all of them.
treacherous
Look at
conditions.
this.
As we look down toward turn 2, how scary that looks.
I hate
Look
to
at
say it,
that.
but turn 2 has been the star of the show all day, from practice, qualifying. This race tonight, just treacherous has been the word of the day.
The field has cycled by now. We're only showing 9 trucks on the lead lap.
9
We had
trucks.
I believe over 20 trucks on the lead lap before the green flag pit stop started.
Stuart
Wallace
Friesen,
Allen
the
got a
first one
massive
lap
break.
down in 10th.
He and
Not
Zane
good
didn't
trucks, though.
pit.
You see
Yeah.
the pace truck's in a weird spot. He's trying to get where he's going. There you see our leader, Zane Smith. All those other trucks need to come around the racetrack.
Lawless Allen in this 33 is one of those trucks that's on the lead lap because he has not come to pit road yet. Great work by his guys to keep him out there, keep him on the lead lap. Now he's going to get him a good finish if he can finish it off.
He just hit the wall. He might be out.
So 35 laps to go here at Texas. Under caution for the 5th time this evening.
Yep.
He's showing 30th, 4 laps down.
That we have up in the top 10 right now.
So Zane Smith shown as the leader. He will need to pit. Kyle Busch in second. Corey Himes, stay with us.
Where's my mouse?
Toby, why are you eating your Cinnabon Pop-Tart?
All right, so caution came out as the leader was pitting, and he did not pit. So that's why he's still there in the top 10. So Zane Smith is the leader. Kyle Busch, Corey, of course, Zane Smith has not pit yet, so he will give up the lead, I'm sure, to Kyle Busch. Corey Heim, Taylor Gray, Christian Eckes, Nick Sanchez, and Lawless Allen has not pit either, but he'll be able to pit under caution. So we'll see how this goes. Crazy thing, Zane Smith is back to the Truck Series, but he's just running. He's not eligible for points, though. He's only running certain races. But the 91 Zane Smith, Kyle Busch in second. So we'll see what happens here. CeeLo, if they lose the next 2 games, you're going to choke Bo Bichette with his headband. Oh, boy. All right, y'all. What do you think? Who's going to win this? Kyle? Christian Eckes? Corey Heim? Taylor Gray? Who's going to win this, y'all? Does Kyle get the lead back? Does he take it, dominate, and this is it? It's last caution. Someone was wondering, is there going to be another caution come out? And I didn't think there would be. I hope Lawless can capitalize on this and get a top 10. I hope so, too, as well. All right, audio coming back here. The audio is coming back. So in the pin message, y'all, make sure you're checking out, going over, hitting that like button for us over there for tomorrow's early stream. And then also right after, about an hour after that one's over, we'll have the Xfinity race, and that is up as well. So you can find all that on our YouTube page. So just waiting on them to come back from a caution, from a commercial. Taylor Gray has not won. No, he has not. Remember how he started the season, y'all, in Daytona? He flipped on the last lap. It went over another car. He did finish second, though, in COTA. Yep.
Tomorrow, right here on FS1, a bitter rivalry is brewing right here in the Lone Star State. Now Corey Seager and the reigning champion Rangers, they'll battle Jose Altuve and the Astros. It all begins at 4 Eastern.
Rima says, yes, a couple more cautions.
Well, race in action tomorrow at the Xfinity Series. Cup practice and qualifying. We're up early tomorrow, 10:30 Eastern, I believe.
How about Big
We'll be on at
Hoss over on the back
9:15
straightaway?
Central.
You can see it's got the running order on the left side, all kinds of content for the fans to soak up. Bruton Smith motto.
He flipped on his first race on the backstretch, remember?
For the fans.
The
and
500
that scoreboard, that beautiful TV,
Friday
is an
night
example
race.
of just that.
7 all the way
So
to another
cool to
win
see
tonight, Dennis
that
says.
big TV.
Now we're showing 7 trucks on the lead lap, but if we can pan ahead of Kyle Busch, Kyle will be our leader when Zane Smith comes to pit road. All these trucks, starting with Stephen Parsons, will get the wave around. So I think we will eventually have about 16 trucks on the lead lap.
And you know who they're all going to be chasing when it's all said and done?
Kyle Busch.
You got that right.
Yeah.
So Zane Smith came down pit road. The caution came out. He had to continue. We've been watching him ride right up behind that pace truck and shut it off. You think he's a little concerned about fuel right now?
I think he definitely is. He pitted on lap 83, so it's been only 52 laps, and some of these caution laps, and he's saving fuel. So I think he should be fine till we open pit road.
Let's get an update, Amanda.
I'm not sure exactly about that from Zane Smith. I'm taking a look at his crew chief right now, Kevin Bellicourt. The tension here is really strong. They needed that pit stop on fuel because they already pushed it pretty far.
Magnet.
But by the time Zane gets here, they are going to focus on finding that balance between the drag and downforce that's required here in Texas.
Kevin Bellecourt's like, oh my gosh, just hang on. Bring it down. Let's get some tires on it. Go contend for this thing.
That's him shutting the engine off and cranking it back up. He's wanting the pit road.
Zane Smith going to run out of gas here.
He's going to run another lap.
Keep hitting that like button, y'all. Trying to get to 150.
In our scoring pile on the left
150 of the likes. Hit that like button for us. Hit the subscribe as well. Join our NASCAR community today, y'all.
That's getting ready to change.
Yeah. When Zane comes to pit road, that will change.
So I'm guessing that when we saw Kevin Bellecourt put his head in his hands, that's when he got the news that they're going to
go one more lap.
Another lap.
Team Realtree. That's a beautiful number 7 truck, and it's been up front all night long. Kyle Busch, as solid and as strong as we expected he would be. He's had a lot of contenders. Corey Haim's been on his bumper. Christian Eckes, Nick Sanchez, Taylor Gray. They've all been challenging that 7 truck, but he's turned them all away so far.
So 31 laps to go. At the end of this thing, the winner of tonight's race will celebrate right there, the SpeedyCash.com victory lane.
They're brothers, Justin.
It's bright. You see the
They're
flames.
Brothers.
We're going to have real flames.
Real flames.
They do it up here.
Flames. And guns.
We're going to have guns and cowboy hats.
It's going to be all. Todd Bodine has 6 cowboy hats.
Oh, my gosh. Kyle has 5, and he's trying to make it 6 to tie
more.
that record, which would be exciting. We'll see if he can hang on, but how cool if Zane Smith was able to put the SpeedyCash.com truck into the SpeedyCash.com victory lane.
What about those two guys? They got their headsets on hooked together. They can communicate.
You see that? They're wearing like shorts and T-shirts. What a difference from a week ago. It was freezing. I think the spotters were saying there were some snow flurries last year. We just talked about it. Todd's record could be in jeopardy.
You think he's in the Charlotte studio setting pins and needles, wondering if he's going to be able to keep this record alone? Or
I'm hoping he's at home with the cold one.
All right, Zane Smith coming to pit. So Kyle Busch, the new leader.
And I can see a sigh of relief from the team as well. They're ready to execute on this pit stop. Kevin Bellecourt told me ahead of the race, if there's someone out here this weekend that can beat Kyle Busch, it's my driver. I want him to come back in here in the Truck Series and have fun.
Well, it looks like, Amanda, he's doing just that. The team's going to work on that truck. You can see the Napa Auto Parts uniforms.
What's up, Pure Adrenaline Sports? What's going on, man?
91 truck.
How you doing, dude? Good to see you, buddy.
You come into pit road.
Did your Mets
got the
win?
Napa Auto Care team on your side. You got to feel pretty good.
Let me look
things.
here.
Absolutely.
I haven't paid attention to the ticker.
Good stop for Zane Smith. We'll get back to racing action after this. Stay with us.
All right, so 30 to go here, almost 29. If you're just coming in, hit that like button for us. Trying to get to 150 likes on the stream as we're here doing a truck race. Haven't done one since Bristol. They get the week off next week, and we'll be back with them, I think, at Dover, I believe. So quite a few laps, trucks down. You're right, P. Kyle Busch was lapping them left and right. But before pit stops, there was 17 or 18 on the lead lap. Yep, 6-1. Awesome, Pure Adrenaline. And John Beamer just became a member. Thank you so much, John Beamer, for becoming a member. Appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. Join the Rookie Club. Now you're eligible for those emojis when we have races. And if you guys are just joining us and don't know what that is, we have, every time there's a race, we try to bring you as many, the more emojis we get, the more cars we can have. But here's all the emojis that we have for you guys as rookies. And Pro as well, and MVP. Pro, you get early access to vlogs. I got to start putting together so you guys can see those vlogs earlier on Friday mornings or Thursday nights maybe. But I'll definitely get that fixed. And then MVPs, you guys get an MVP live stream. The last 2 weeks have been really busy for me, so I haven't been able to do it. But we'll get back to scheduling on MVP. If you're an MVP member, you get a private live stream with me. No races, no games, no nothing, no sports going on. Just me hanging out in a chat with you guys on a webcam and talking and hanging out. So that is the benefit of the MVP membership. You get a private MVP stream. Not that many people show up for it, but definitely get back to that. We've been really busy the last 2 weeks and been able to get it in. But thank you guys so much for everything. But thank you, John. Welcome to the club. Welcome to the rookies. And you'll have a good time with those emojis. So tomorrow morning when you wake up, they'll be all changed over to the NASCAR Cup Series drivers. And then after the qualifying's over, I'll change them again to the Xfinity drivers. And then after that's over, I'll change it back to the NASCAR Cup drivers. And also what you're looking here are the live paint schemes for the trucks every week. We always change those up too as well. Lots of work that goes into doing a stream, y'all. It's not just can't just turn it on and say, hi, I'm here. But there's a lot more work that goes into it than some of y'all really don't know. But I appreciate all the love. Thank you so much for giving the likes. That shows me that you do appreciate what I do. And the subscribes, the memberships, and everything. We appreciate every single one of y'all. So let's get back to some racing. Let's see if Kyle Busch can pull this off. Him and Corey Heim. We're under caution here.
Carson Hocevar wins.
Carson Hocevar won his first ever race last year. The trucks between Zane and Kyle. We'll see what happens.
Gosh, that racing was so exciting all the way to the very
Been a great Texas race.
end. And Nick Sanchez, heartbreak for him. It led 168 laps from the pole, and it all went down to the wire for him.
Craziness ensued at the end of that race.
All right, so we had 13 waiver rounds. Things are looking more normal, like they were at the start of this third and final stage.
Yeah, 16 trucks now on the lead lap.
28 to go. This should go pretty quick.
We got Corey Heim. We got Taylor Gray, Christian Eckes, Nick Sanchez, Zane Smith.
I think there'll be another caution. How about y'all?
But, man, this thing's going to be fun.
Thank you so much. Marcel Zuno's on fire. Thank you, Rafa King, for that $2 super chat. Thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Appreciate that so much, Rafa King.
I like the progress I've
Go
seen
Braves,
from
baby.
Mike Skinner was down in Bristol.
Who would have thought it, right? Who would have thought that Ozuna would be leading our Braves?
That's his job, to coach this young man. And if you want somebody on your team, you don't want anybody any better than Mike Skinner. He knows a lot about racing these trucks, doesn't he?
Didn't he have
another yellow
here in a row? One time Mike Skinner 3 or 4 poles in a row here at this racetrack.
Whoa, there's our shoes, and Taylor Gray elected to take the top side. How things have changed. Early in the race, everybody wanted the bottom. Now it's 50-50.
Eckes, Taylor Gray are the 4.
Tanner Gray's back there. Tanner, remember, he was one of those that had trouble in practice, went to a backup truck, and he's been digging.
Mr. CeeLo, thanks for all the great coverage. You're welcome. You are so welcome.
Had a very fast truck.
$2 super chat.
Stayed out during that long
Thank you so
run
much,
there.
guys.
Got himself back in position to get a top 10 finish. There you see.
The red flag. No, I did not. I will do it, though. I will do it.
Making their way through.
I'll have it set.
I think the aggression level is going to be ticked up just a little bit.
I'm quite nervous, Jamie.
Thank you for the reminder, Kathleen.
Yeah, okay.
Because I would forgot again.
We've seen this before.
Lots of
There's
stuff
no
going on.
Give anymore. It's all take. And if you take
Hit
a little
that
bit
like
too
button,
much,
try to get to
see that
150,
shiny part
y'all.
up to the right, that'll bite you.
So easy to get pushed out.
133 likes. Green flag coming around.
3 boys racing around.
27 laps to go to this thing. Let's see what happens. Y'all get up on your feet
Let's go for
and
it.
cheer your driver on.
Coming green. This is going to be intense.
Here we go. Green flag. Biggity, biggity, biggity. Let's go racing, boys.
19 cowboy hats and guns from winning here. Trying to do it again tonight. 26 laps to go at the line. Kyle Busch, Corey Heim on the outside. His teammate right behind him. Taylor Gray has been so strong.
See what happens.
Look at Christian Eckes all over the bumper of Kyle Busch.
Kyle with the strong turn 2 is able to drive out into the lead.
Rowdy.
This battle has just been relentless.
You see that
tonight.
Rowdy Nation.
Watch them fan out here on the backstretch.
3 wide into turn 3.
All the way through the field. Look at Zane Smith slid up the racetrack.
Zane Smith going backwards.
On the inside of Corey Heim.
These guys running.
And Taylor Gray holding that 3rd spot.
Need to sort this out so they can pursue Kyle Busch. He's been so strong, as you see Eckes able to eke ahead.
No one's going to catch him.
Excuse me, Taylor Gray. Here comes Corey Heim ahead
Taylor Gray.
Sanchez. Look at that. Trucks as they snake down the back straightaway.
Look at Zane Smith on fresh tires to the inside. He picks up one. Can he make it stay?
Sanchez is going to stay right on his right rear quarter panel.
Zane Smith in 5th.
Pull that truck back.
Wow, this is fun racing. This track is widened out, and we're seeing some
24 to go.
Action. Bailey Curry dives into turn 1.
Jamie says another
He's
caution.
Back in the 17th position, lap down. There you see Zane trying to make work of Nick.
Can't get around him. Can't make it stick. Nick Sanchez has been strong.
Ooh, a little bit of a wiggle there.
That's going to be just what Zane Smith. Oh,
Ooh, another wiggle by Sanchez.
Off turn 4.
2 wiggles.
Another truck up there sliding around. That's Connor Jones. He got out of the groove. Did a nice job hanging onto that 66 truck.
Back there, battle for 14th, 15th, 16th right there.
23 to go.
Johnny Sauter's shown some good potential tonight. Kind of gone from the back to the front.
Come on, Gray. Justin G says.
Back now.
You can see more lap-down trucks mixed in
Bronny
with
says
these
that
trucks because of the wave
rise
around.
about Lawless
We had so many
Allen
trucks
in
taking the
7th.
wave around.
Johnny Sauter high off turn 4. I think he might have clipped the wall. He got up out of the groove, and you see the rubber, the Goodyear rubbers.
Oh, caution.
That's right into the wall. Stuart
Friesen.
Yellow is out. 6th caution tonight. Stuart Friesen was able, I believe, to keep it off the wall. That new sponsor tonight.
Friesen
looking so
involved
good. It was a
in
good
the
run
one.
for him.
He was running in the 12th position.
And Kyle
got
Wright.
spun around there. Kept it going.
Friesen and Kyle Wright.
A little bit of damage
get
on the
together.
left front.
I'm thinking I'm with
Possibly.
you, Jamie. Not a lot of damage there.
Darn, man.
Is
There
that
you
Daniel
go.
Dye's brother?
He was bummed about the caution, and then he was like, oh, look at us on camera.
It's on FS1,
That's right.
Butterfly.
Darn.
Yeah, this is Johnny Sauter. I mentioned getting out of the groove, and watch. Just can't hold
Glenn
on to that
CeeLo.
truck once you go
My
up
name
there.
is CeeLo.
Minimal damage, though. Johnny does a nice
On the
job
go,
of just
CeeLo is our
keeping the
YouTube
truck
channel,
pointed in
y'all.
the right
My name is
direction, bouncing
CeeLo.
off the wall.
Instead of slamming on the brakes, just slowing down.
Then here's a look at the big crash. Oh, Chris slips up.
Oh, yeah.
Chris Wright gets into Mason Massey.
King slips
Stuart
up,
Friesen
gets
was
into
collected
Friesen.
in that mess.
So much for the Chili's.
There's
That's
the big
right.
Crash.
Look at
And, oh,
Friesen
look
right here.
The trophy tractor truck. Stephen Parson. A couple of trucks squeezes by on the
Trophy
bottom.
tractor truck.
Let's hop on board
Say
with
that
Matt
3 times
Crafton and
fast.
see what he sees. These guys did a great job of slipping through this. Let's ride with Crafton as he sees what happens ahead. He saw that opening. I knew he was going to be right on that gas. You got to get out of there.
Now yellow.
So much for the Chili's. Yeah, Hocevar won last year.
Oh, boy.
He won his
Another
very
restart.
first truck race last year.
I don't know how many of these restarts my heart can take. This is just
20 to
crazy.
go, y'all here.
exact
Keep
same
hitting that
thing.
like button. Keep on hitting
And
that
just the
subscribe
racing
as
all
well.
over,
It's so good.
from front to the back. Great work by our camera guys.
I mean, it's easy to look and see that Kyle Busch has led 101
Jared
laps.
dropping the 88.
His closest pursuers led 22 laps, Christian
Matt
Eckes.
Crafton.
But this thing is not over
It
by a
doesn't
long
tell the
shot.
story
It does
either
not.
of how
What's
good
up,
those
Sergeant
trucks
Bob?
have truly been.
Bush winning this, Josh says.
Been
Josh
action-packed all
Sabotage.
night long from Texas Motor Speedway.
He
You gotta
looks
stay
pretty
with
good
us
so
to
far.
See the end. Who goes to victory lane?
All right, commercial break. Make sure you're hitting that like button for us if you haven't already. Appreciate you. Welcome in every single one of you guys that think you're hanging on a Friday night TGIF to every single one of y'all. Now, tomorrow, don't stay up too late now, tonight. Don't be staying up playing up video games all night long or watching other streams. We got racing at 9:15 Central tomorrow morning, qualifying and practice for the NASCAR Cup Series. In your pin message above you or below you, wherever, is the link for tomorrow's 9:15 Central start, qualifying and practice for the NASCAR Cup Series for the Auto Trader for Echo Park Automotive 400 live from the Texas Motor Speedway. It'll be taking place on Sunday. So make sure you hit your notification bell so you know when we go live, or at least so it wakes you up in the morning at 9:15. So we'll be all up together. We'll have breakfast together and hang out. Oh, baby back just smacked that wall. Yeah, he did. So we'll see what happens. I thought the Cup race was going to have 37 entries, but I didn't expect Austin Hill to be the 38. Oh, that's cool. I didn't see his name on there. I guess I didn't really pay much attention on when I was looking at the paint schemes. I guess it wasn't in there, I guess. How many cautions have we had so far? Someone look that up. I could count at least 6, including the stage breaks. Somebody look that up. I can't look it up. Well, I guess I can. Let's see if I can look it up real quick. NASCAR. How many cautions we had so far? Oh, I guess it'll tell. Hold on a second. Uh-oh. I just got rid of the... Oh, no. Oh, I get Fox Sports back. 1 second, y'all. I just got rid of the audio. Come on, back. Good. Come on. 1 second, y'all. Oh, my gosh. Can't believe I got rid of it. At least we're under caution. Watch. Craftsman Truck Racing. Okay, we didn't miss anything. 6 cautions. Thank you, Billy Bonds. Thank you, sir. 6 cautions. So, 3 to 5 so far is the going percentage at 36% in our poll. So here we go.
Right here in the Lone Star State, the pre-race show kicks things off at 2 Eastern, then the green flag flies at 3:30. It all goes down in Texas, Sunday on FS1.
And with the way this track
we'll
is
be on it at 3 o'clock.
We're going to see some serious action on Sunday.
2 o'clock on
You'll
Sunday.
see in the pre-race
2 o'clock
and
Central.
during the race broadcast, Clip Boyer to victory lane right here back in 2006. Jack Daniels
Miles
and Clip
and
Boyer, those are
miles
two
of
of the best
Texas.
pairings I've ever seen in the sport.
What about Kevin
Thank you for the
Harvick?
subscribes, y'all. Got us over 11,471. Keep hitting that
And
subscribe.
Hunt Brothers Pizza. I think he likes pizza.
Absolutely.
That was a good pairing, too.
Oh, what a beautiful moon. What a great night.
That's no moon.
That looks like the solar eclipse the other day.
Did you get to see it?
I did, and I didn't look. I had those fancy glasses on. It looked just like that. I'm not kidding. Right in the middle of the day.
Indianapolis, it got almost completely dark. It was so eerie. It was just such an amazing thing to witness.
Restart here, Jamie.
This is going to be an amazing thing to witness as well. These guys trying to chase down and beat Kyle Busch late in the going.
17 laps to go here at Texas Motor Speedway.
Here we go, green flags.
Here we go, green flag. Let's go racing, boys. They got enough of it. Corey Heim to the inside. Wiggles, Kyle Busch, they're 3 wide going into turn 2.
Oh, Heim, Eckes, Kyle Busch.
Back.
3 wide.
What do you need? About 6 inches to clear Kyle Busch? Look at this battle.
Wow.
Nick Sanchez thought about going 3 wide. Christian Eckes has been strong.
Oh, big wreck.
Behind him. Grant Enfinger around. Dean Thompson, the caution comes out for the 7th time.
Another wreck.
And you know who your leader's going to be? Christian Eckes. I think he was ahead of Kyle Busch when that caution flew.
That's how the timing and scoring
The
shows
nines
it.
involved.
You didn't give up.
What about Corey Heim? Is he a show or what? He said, I'm going in there, Kyle. You're going to have to move over. That was amazing racing.
Can you handle another one of these, Michael?
Barb, get me a coffee, please.
So now the 5 to 10, the 35% of y'all that voted.
This is good stuff.
5 to 10.
I was talking about the Cup race on Sunday. I mean, this racetrack is just so racy right now. I think we're going to see some great action tomorrow and Sunday on FS1.
Barb, get me a Valium.
What happened back there?
This race is a
All right,
demolition
from the
derby.
restart.
With some more back here lane.
See what happened here.
I think they're going to get through 1 and 2. A lot of action, but no contact. There you see Stephen Parsons squeeze into the bottom. Grant Enfinger up top. Here comes Spreesen.
Bringing 7-1 with them. Clear for now.
See what happened. Oh, they just got loose. The 5 and the 9 got loose. They didn't touch each other.
What about Matt? Got off the gas, stayed patient, stayed calm.
And Crafton almost hit both of them, but did not.
But he makes it through.
Are we going to go to a shootout?
Watch Dean Thompson in the 5.
5 to 1.
Gets
Preds.
loose,
Let's go.
overcorrects it a bit. Stuart Friesen squeezes by. Stephen Parsons, Roger Caruth. There goes, whoa.
Tonight you got Matt Crafton.
Purdy did.
As you mentioned, I think minimal damage for Matt Crafton.
Matt's been.
Watch
had something
Crafton
to
right
do with
here.
these
This
tonight.
is such good driving. You talk about the experience. Look what's in his lap. But he's able to just squeeze out of the gas, keep calm, and squeeze through.
And he
Went between the 5 and the 9 and didn't touch either one of them.
That didn't just drive in the back of him.
That's good stuff. Let's look at this one more time from 88 of Matt Crafton.
Well, he hit him a little bit.
A little bit of bump there.
How easy it would have been for him to panic and just cut the wheel to the left or lock up the brakes, but that's not Matt Crafton. The veteran knew exactly what he was looking
those
at
88s,
and exactly what to do.
A little bit of damage, but that's all right. Keep on digging for Matt Crafton.
And guess what's finally happening?
You see those 88s, Kathleen?
He needed another caution, and he just got it to get himself back on the lead lap and try to contend for a top 10 finish.
Michael,
Ronnie was Lawless and Stefan in the top 10.
I mean, he hasn't given up.
There's no give up in that young man.
14 to
this
go.
Has been fun. A lot of damage for Grant Enfinger. Stay with us. Christian Eckes, Kyle Busch, another restart.
And these guys are going to be battling here as we get down to the last thing. Eckes giving everything he's got on Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch doing everything. At one time on that restart, it was Eckes high, Kyle was in the middle, and Heim was low, and they were 3 wide going down the backstretch. But Heim backed off a little bit, but Eckes and Busch were going into the turn when the caution came out. So I did say and, I said or. Oh, okay, Brownie. I got you. You didn't say and, you said or. Gotcha. Well, you might get one of the two. Maybe both. You never know. With another wreck, we'll see what happens. But how's that 52? Well, 52 was in a wreck. How'd that 52 back up there after he was in a wreck? I guess he didn't really hit that much. Does Fort Worth ever cross your mind? But none of my exes live in Texas, though. Butterfly, none of them. But if you're gonna play in Texas, you got to have a fiddle in the band, because you know because that lead guitar is hot. If you guys checked out our Instagram post for today on our story, it was George Strait singing about Texas. So if you make sure you go check us out on our Instagram post, give it a like. We try to broadcast on Instagram as much as we can for our stories, tell you what's going on, and our posts as well, all thing about our streams. So make sure you're checking us and following us on Instagram. And for the ones that are just joining us, here is our social media one more time. On the Go at CeeLo is our Facebook page. You never miss a stream on Facebook. CeeLord16 is our Twitter. On the Go at CeeLo1 is our Instagram. And On the Go at CeeLo is our TikTok. I'll be posting some of the race footage on that today for tonight. And then also check us on Twitch. On the Go at CeeLo, all one word. On the Go with CeeLo, all one word. It's the Chili's. That's right. It's the Chili's, keeping them going. It's all those chips and salsa. NASCAR wastes so many laps under caution at the end of races. They do. You're calling Baton Rouge. That's right. But hey, look at this. Raj is finally back on the lead lap. Yeah, after spinning, then sitting in the back of the pack for a while, got lapped by Kyle Busch a couple times. But good to see everybody here. Thanks for the subscribes, y'all. Keep on hitting that like button, y'all. Butterfly and CeeLo. King George. That's right. Hoping this is the final caution. We'll see. You done took 2 volumes, Gearhead 16 says. He's all stoked up with this race. So still the commercial break, but coming back with 12 laps to go. This restart's going to be amazing.
With Corey Heim, who sits 4th right now. Look at this.
Lap number 8, early on, jumps to the inside.
Half your family lives in Texas.
He showed people what he could do. He's going to try to squeeze down there again here. Has some success doing so, but we're seeing a theme, Phil.
Yeah, I think this one's more of a block here to keep Majeski from doing the same thing to him.
But watch this. Against the man, Kyle Busch. He squeezes to the bottom.
If you'll buy that, I'll throw the Golden Gate in for free.
None of it. Blowing dust up, trying to take the lead on the bottom.
I got some oceanfront property as well.
And guess where he's lined up after the shoes here in the great state of Texas.
He wouldn't be second on the inside.
All right, 12 to go here. Anybody changing their mind? Who's going to win this thing?
In the 3rd position.
This is going to get good.
Oh, yeah. And you know these spotters are like, Christian,
yeah, could Eckes win 3 in a row?
That truck has been diving 3 wide every restart. What are you going to do?
Yeah, he won Bristol. He won last week. Could he win
now,
3 in a
Kyle Busch
row?
has to restart on the
Get the hat trick.
outside.
We've seen success up there.
We have.
We've also
Lights
seen success
are not
by
off on the
pushing 3
pace
wide
car.
to the middle. As we saw in that last restart, after Heim tried to squeeze Kyle Busch, Eckes around the top got the lead.
A lot's going to have to do with the launch.
And you know what the launch is going to be complicated by? A push. These guys are going to try to shove the truck in front of them ahead to get an advantage. That's what I feel like right there. Woo! Let's go. It's coming down to it here in Texas.
So one more lap around.
We should get 1 to go when they come back by here.
Let's get an update on the leader, Josh.
Look at Dallas dropping the liners.
To the point of what you guys were talking about on that last restart, they were deciding for the 19 of Christian Eckes whether or not to take the bottom.
They called me the fireman.
Like you showed
That's
on
my
the video,
name.
Corey Heim had been diving low, so they told Christian, remember, if you do take the bottom, that is a possibility.
At that county
11
fair.
has been doing it all night. So to your point, Mikey, what to do to stop him from doing that? That's what the conversation was on the radio.
You know, Josh, what's so interesting about this? Christian is going to want Corey Heim to shove him. Push
Excuse me, I think you have my chair.
Push to get me ahead of Kyle Busch, and then he's going to know also at the same time he's going to try to unlock.
But I don't mind if you sit here
and take me 3 wide as we get to turn 1.
If I'm Christian, I'm going to restart this. I'm going to stay fairly low and try to stay as low as I can and not give Corey Heim a lane down there.
You know, you'd think Christian Eckes' biggest concern right now would be that truck on the outside of him, Kyle Busch. But he can't just focus
country
on
night
Kyle
on
Busch because of
CeeLo.
what Corey
It's
Heim's
country
been
night
doing
on all the
night.
go with CeeLo, y'all.
He's got to have
country night.
His eyeball on Kyle Busch and his eyeballs on Corey Heim.
He's got
These trucks miss Deegan. No, they do not.
The other, and then
They do not miss Deegan
another
at all.
great run for the kid.
But I'll be looking for 8 when they pull that gate.
Gonna start.
I hope that judge ain't blind.
Outside.
That's right.
Christian
Funny.
Eckes has been just phenomenal on
Gotta love
restarts.
King George.
We saw it last week. He gets the win at Martinsville. I mean, he hasn't faltered on one of these restarts tonight. Like you said, get that push from Corey Heim.
This is good stuff.
All right, here we go,
The
y'all.
leaders cross the line.
11 to go.
We've reached our
Here comes another caution, I'm sure.
10 laps to go. Christian Eckes on the inside. Kyle Busch on the outside.
Christian
Great
Eckes
restart once
inside,
again by the
and he gets a
19.
push, man. Kyle
Corey
does
Heim
not get a
just
good run
behind
at
him.
all.
It's all Christian Eckes.
Such a great restart. It didn't give Corey Heim a chance to pull underneath him, but now he's trying to do it.
Comes Rowdy with a run down the back stretch.
Kyle Busch. He's going to go to the back bumper of the 19. Taylor Gray coming up as well.
Fan out somewhat, but Christian Eckes.
Look at Corey Heim. He's looking to the inside.
Christian Eckes leads with 9 laps to go. Kyle Busch just behind him. Corey Heim with
Kyle Busch goes to the
Taylor
inside
Gray
on
right back
Eckes.
there. Nick Sanchez in 5th, and Tanner Gray still up there in the 7th spot.
These guys side by side.
Is Eckes or is Kyle just going so low it made him look high?
Look at Kyle using every part of this racetrack to get an edge.
Y'all.
Look at this battle.
Corey Heim's loving this. Can he take him 3 wide? He's going to have a run off turn 4.
8 laps to go. They're 6 feet apart for the lead.
8 laps. There's Corey Heim in it
right
now.
there. Throw a blanket over the leaders.
I think Eckes gave it
Kyle
everything
Busch
he had.
takes that lead again, checks out, says, see ya, boys.
Oh, and Christian Eckes jumps the cushion, goes up into the slick stuff, and loses ground.
Just like that, Christian Eckes goes from the lead all the way back to 4th.
Eckes gave it everything he
The
had.
lead that Kyle Busch has now after this 1 lap.
A half-second lead for Kyle Busch over
Wow.
Corey Heim.
Look at Daniel Dye
Brutal
racing
by
his
Borden.
career here tonight, running
Let's go,
competitively.
Rowdy.
Oh, he got
Watch it.
sideways.
Let me see those
That's just
rowdies.
craziness. Sideways at 180, but I don't think he ever let off the gas. Taylor Gray slips up.
What's in front of you?
I would have slipped up too if I saw all that going in front of me.
Matt Crafton had that damage on the last caution.
Wasn't
Back there
enough. He
battling
gave it
Raja
everything
Cruz
he
for the
had,
14th
though.
spot. Raja
He
on
gave
the
it everything he
outside.
had.
Raja spent almost all this entire race a lap down, and now he's gaining positions.
This has been the theme all night
Rowdy.
long, just racing from front to back.
That's right.
These
All see those
truckers, and
fans
look at
going
this,
overnight in the
Kyle
hot
Busch,
tub.
They gave him fits for a couple laps after that restart. Still holds a half-second lead. This is a great battle for second.
Time, though.
Kyle Busch's coolest wins with the pursuit that he's been under all night long. These kids just trying everything they can to beat the veteran, to beat the man. Can they get it done? He's putting them in his rearview mirror right now.
Carl and Christiana? What's going on? Matthew says, I hope Kyle Busch wins on Sunday as well. Rowdy.
Lawless Allen, the 33 truck. What a run for him tonight.
You got to give it up for Lawless Allen.
I told you.
Doing a great
I told
job.
you, Brody.
Raja trying to work his way through the field. Gets a little bit close there to the 66 of Connor Jones. Drags a splitter on the inside.
4 laps to go.
That last caution, Chris Wright, Grant Enfinger with big
Himes
hits.
getting a little closer.
And released.
Look at this.
Corey Heim reeling him in, boys.
Oh, this is good stuff.
He shrunk that gap. Does he have enough time?
4 to go.
As they come out of turn 4, looking at 3 laps to go.
Does he catch him? That's the question.
Circuit of the Americas.
He's going to be there.
I think you'd like to see Nick Sanchez be able to squeeze up to the back of him, maybe give him that push in the draft.
Sanchez the third.
The draft in these trucks. He would love to have that assist.
He'll bring the ice cream. Yeah, 6-1.
Kyle Busch has led 109 laps tonight. The guys around him haven't made it easy.
No, they haven't.
Watch that draft pull him up to Kyle Busch.
And the closer that 2 gets to the 11, the bigger the draft will be.
He was on his bumper.
Move out of the wake of Kyle Busch's truck.
Kathleen says this is intense.
Some fresh air down on that nose.
2 to go.
This isn't anything unusual. We've seen last lap passes here at Texas a lot, and that's exactly what
White flag about to come out here.
Can he get there?
White flag.
White flag.
Final lap. 1 lap to go. Can Kyle Busch
I don't think Heim has it. No way.
We talked about that wins record here. Todd Bodine holds it with 6. Kyle Busch wants to match it.
He's coming. Momentum. Look at that momentum.
Oh!
Down the back stretch into turn 3.
Oh. Checkers. Rowdy, let me see that Rowdy Nation in there, baby.
Kyle Busch does it. He wins it at Texas Motor Speedway. His 6th career win here, and he ties that record set by Todd Bodine.
Rowdy.
Corey Heim gave him a run for it. My heart is beating.
That was
exciting.
4 or 5 of them all day long gave him a run for it.
Nick Sanchez
Rowdy Busch,
on
baby.
Spot. Christian Eckes and Zane Smith rounds out the top 5.
Daniel Dye in 6th, the Gray brothers 7th and 8th, and Stephen Parsons in 9th spot.
Great job.
Just ahead of Ty Majeski, Lawless Allen. We talked about
Rowdy Nation. Show your colors, y'all. Rowdy Nation.
And Raja recovered for a nice 12th place finish.
Man, that was some great racing. When you know how hard it is to win one of these things, and Kyle Busch, you know, he's used to just driving away from these kids. That ain't happening anymore.
He had to race Corey Heim, Sanchez, Eckes, Zane Smith, Taylor Gray. He had to race all those guys.
Well, we heard all day how hard it is to pass. I mean, this race delivered. There was passing from start to finish. Kyle Busch, of course, we knew he'd be tough. Led 112 laps tonight. Christian Eckes led 31. Nick Sanchez 16. Zane Smith had 8 laps led.
What if you read the paper in the morning, you didn't watch the race, and you say Kyle Busch won and led over 100 laps?
They just dominated. It wasn't even a race.
And that's not even near what the story was.
That's why you got to hang on and watch these truck races start to finish. And watch this. Future Hall of Famer right here, Kyle Busch. He loves winning so much.
You're welcome.
Doesn't care
You're welcome,
what series
Karen.
it comes in.
Up a king, another $5. Kyle Busch 66 career truck win. His 231st top
this year, right, in the truck series.
We'll see him at Darlington for his 5th and final race.
Stupid roofer called it as well.
It's gotta feel good. It's been tough on Sundays for Kyle and his RCR
Thank
team.
you for that super chat, Rafa King.
See that rowdy bow.
Well, what an amazing job that Spire Motorsports. They bought KBM out, bought Kyle's team out, and haven't skipped a beat.
And
Good
Kyle
for
still
Kyle.
calls into
He
the
needed
meeting,
that.
still very much a part of this team.
Hate to pull for Bush, but got to pull
Brian
for
Patty,
Chevy.
the crew chief, setting that truck up.
Texas tea time. That's right, Butterfly.
That was officially the second closest margin of victory at Texas Motor Speedway. 1/10 of a second. Kyle Busch, Rowdy Nation's got to be happy, Amanda.
And it is a milestone win here at Texas, as this is the 50th race here at Texas. It comes as your 66th career victory in the Truck Series at a place that you now have 6 wins. What have you figured out about Texas, Kyle?
Great team, everybody here at Spire. Appreciate Brian Patty and everybody that was able to work so hard to prepare us a really fast Realtree Silverado. So thanks to Team Chevy, thanks to Realtree, their first NASCAR win. So Mr. Jordan's at home. I know Tyler's here, so exciting to have those guys with us, and gonna go celebrate in Victory Lane and carry these bright colors there. I told him I wanted to do it for him, so glad we could.
There was a group of guys that definitely held you accountable tonight. Michael Waltrip said this might be one of your coolest wins in the Truck Series. Would you agree?
No, there's cooler, but they definitely kept me honest. I'll give them that. So, I remember back, I want to say it was 2005 or 2006, maybe 2007, something like that at Atlanta, where I had to come from 15th with 2 to go. So that one was a little bit more exciting. That was a lot of fun, but crazy, all in the same breath. But, Corey kept us honest right there. He started to find that top over there and to get some momentum over there. I tried it with 3 to go, and I chattered really bad, so my front just wasn't working over there. But I needed more laps on my tires to be able to get up there to make that work. But he made it, got to my rear bumper getting into 3, and I just kind of was like, I don't know which way to go. So I ran the middle and then darted bottom, and then he slipped up top. And so I guess we had enough of gap after that.
Congratulations, Kyle.
Rowdy Nation wins, baby.
And Corey Heim comes home second place here at Texas tonight. We saw you working those final restarts, trying to make different lines work. What more could you have done to catch Kyle?
Yeah, it just seemed like a big track position game at the end there. Of course, we would get really big runs down the straightaways, but once you get to the corner, it's really hard to stay behind somebody and keep momentum. So, just did all I could there. Tried to take him through in the last restart and got the caution, unfortunately. And then
he's
just tried to build
the
a
boy
run
can
on him,
drive,
but he's
Rafa
just
King.
Too good. He just does a really good job. So, really happy with our run tonight. I mean, we got stage points to finish second. I feel like we were probably a 5th place truck, and I admittedly struggle here a little bit at this racetrack. So to finish second here is a good day for us, and we'll build on it and get better.
The top 10 streak stays alive for Corey Heim, Jamie.
No doubt it does. I love hearing his thoughts on Kyle Busch. He's just so good, hard to beat, but what a run for Corey Heim. Finishes 1 position short. The Rowdy Bow will be back at Texas Motor Speedway to wrap things up after this.
All right. Congratulations, Rowdy Busch, for the big win. I picked it. Another win for CeeLo picking. We'll see if we go 2 for 2 tomorrow with Jesse Love with the prediction of that. So hope you enjoyed the stream today, guys. I hope you so much. Let's go over to the lineup really quick, and then we'll call it a night. Maybe we'll have some more interviews here in a second. But Rowdy Busch wins. Corey Heim, Christian Eckes gave it everything he had on that last restart, and then he slipped up, and that was it. And then Corey Heim closed him in again after Kyle Busch kind of pulled away there by a half a second. Corey Heim reeled him in, but just not enough. Sanchez, what a good finish there in 3rd. Christian Eckes 4th. Zane Smith 5th. Daniel Dye 6th. Taylor Gray 7th. Tanner Gray, brothers finished 7th, 8th. Hey, there you go, that, Bronny. Stefan Parsons, 9th. Majeski, 10th. Oh, Lawson just almost. We'll take that, though, Bronny. 11th spot. Raj Caruth, what a comeback for him after being 2 laps down. He finishes 12th. Friesen, I think that car wrecked like 3 or 4 times tonight, but finishes in the top 15 and 13th. Bailey Curry, 14th. Crafton, what a run for him, 15th. He had almost wrecked, but he missed 2 cars on that last caution without wrecking. Dean Thompson, 16th. Then Johnny Salter, what a run for him, 17th. And then a whole bunch of cars 1 lap down. Take a look at those. Ty Dillon there, 23rd. And then there's your 2 lap down. Ben Rhodes, he had a good run today. Then got caught up in that wreck. And then Chase Purdy, he was in the top 10, had a speeding penalty. Bad for him as well. And then we had the wreck with Thad Moffitt and the 20 and the 18. So, and Lane Riggs, he spun as well. and hit the wall. He finishes 31st. Chris Wright as well spun 2 as well. But there it is. Grant Infinger also involved in a wreck. So there is your final standings. And remember, tomorrow, y'all. Oh, hold on. I gotta close the poll. So 5 to 10, 35% of y'all. Congratulations that picked that. That was fun doing that. Let's get to 100. See if we get to 150 likes before it's over. I think we got what do we have? 9 to go, 6 to go. Can we get 6 more likes? If you haven't hit the like button for us, make sure you do. But there is the final poll. Maybe we'll get it up. Maybe we'll get on the replay. I think that's it. So no more interviews on the Fox broadcast. But make sure tomorrow morning, set your alarm. We'll be up early tomorrow, and we'll be on here tomorrow as well. 9:15 Central for a 9:30 start for practice, and then we'll do Group A, Group B. And then we'll qualify in Group A, Group B, top 5 from each team, go move to round 2, and then we'll have a pole winner. And then after that, about an hour after that, we'll do the Xfinity race, all the good stuff. So much fun. So thank you for the new subscribers. Appreciate every single one of you. My display's not working, so I can't see if anybody subscribed that put it in there. I do appreciate y'all. So the Mandalorian fan channel, I just got here. My power has been out for 7 hours due to a storm. Glad Rowdy won. Yes, he did, Mandalorian. But give us a sneak preview of the next stream. I did. So make sure you go over there and give it a like. The link is in the pinned message. Go give it a notification so you know when we go live tomorrow. So let's, we got another interview here.
7 p.m. Eastern, the Truck Series race at 8 Eastern. Meanwhile, the trucker's going to take a couple weeks off. That's got to be hard, especially when you're coming off a really good run. You want to keep that momentum going.
All right, so next week the trucks are off, and I think they go to Kansas, so they're off 2 weeks. They're not at Dover either, so it'll be almost 3 weeks before we can get back to doing Truck Series racing because they're not doing Talladega, they're not doing Dover. I'm off the weekend of Kansas. I'll be out of town, and then the following week I'm not sure what's going on, so this will probably be our last truck race for a while, so I'm glad I did it. But lots of Friday night baseball coming up here for the Braves. If you like baseball on Friday nights, we'll be definitely doing that. So thank you so much for guys hitting the like button. If you did hit the like button for us, we appreciate you. Maybe we'll get you on the replay. If you're watching on replay and trying to find out who won, congratulations, Rowdy Bush. Hit that like button and subscribe to us if you're new finding us. We are a great NASCAR community, and our chat's amazing. And I want to thank my lovely wife, Spain, who's my baby. And thank you for everything that you do while I sit here and hang out with our friends here in our chat. And I love you. And I want to thank also my mods. We have the best mods in the business. And whatever you guys do, you got so many other channels I know you guys mod for and all that stuff. And I appreciate every single one of y'all for just being here and hanging out. Even if you don't like the sport, you come in here and you watch and make sure everything's good. We don't really have any craziness stuff, but when we do, you guys take care of it. So I appreciate you guys. We got the best mods in the business. And then I want to thank my members. You guys give your hard-earned money back to me, back to our channel, and you make us grow. And all of that with the algorithm keys it up. And I also want to thank you guys for just sitting here watching on a Friday night, watching some trucks. When there's a lot of other stuff you can do. But you choose me to sit here and watch and hang out because you know you have fun in here. We all have fun and we have a good time. So thank you to everybody. Thank you for a new member as well. Appreciate that. Signing up for the new membership too. So we'll see you tomorrow morning. Rafa King just naming off the stats left and right. Only one more truck race for Kyle in 2024. Oh, John Bender, what's going on? How you doing? Appreciate you being here. So, all right, guys, I'm going to call it a night, go get something to eat, and we'll see you early in the morning. Don't stay up too late playing those video games now or watching some more YouTube channels. Be there, 9:15 Central. We'll see you. Hit that link, go over, hit the like button and the notification on the stream. We will see y'all later.